Hey, we'll be back on the dance floor. Thing is, I forgot my dance shoes. I'm dancing barefoot. Ain't got a clue what we're doing. Ain't got a clue. Who are you? I don't know who you are, but I'm Blue Mage Griff. Bringing the Disco Elysium to your life. Much as I'd rather just go dancing. But we're back after so many days. So many weeks. Feel like I was lost in another town a while ago. It was a great place. Feel like I was locked inside it though, constantly battling. And now we're back to this. Now the battles are inside my head instead of outside with my monsters. Hello Griffy, how's it going? Hope you're having a good day. I don't remember what the heck we were doing. Think we opened a bridge? Kim, what are we doing? Kim?
Yes?
I can cross that bridge now. Thank you, Griffy. Kim, tell me about the
What do you
case
want
again.
to know? Good.
Never mind. I got another voice in my head telling me what I should be doing right now. But thank you, Kim. Always a pleasure. Looking for the ruby on the coast across the bridge. Okay. Thank you, Griffy. What's this? Radio relay hums with electricity. I'm humming with a good drink. And a nice tune. Dum-da-dum-dum-dum. Sure do love walking. Break a box to the power radio's pylons above you. Maybe there's something inside? Probably breakers. Oh, 90 cents. Why is someone paying the breaker to break? Alright, whatever. Here's the thing. Ahead, decades-old concrete defenses. Children play on them now. Good old Kuno probably bashed his head in on those rocks a few times. Weird how I remember his name, but I can't remember what I did yesterday. Traffic beyond the gate. More abandoned motor lorries. Oh. Kim, I need you to move your beautiful head a little to the right, so I can get this magnesium. Jamrock Black of Sunnies? Absolute. I may not be the smartest one on account of how I'm flashing my feet with this flashlight, but I sure do look cool. On the other hand, though, I don't exactly like leaving my logic behind. Logically speaking, that is stupid. Oh, and discover the victim works in Wild Pine. The company Joyce is representing break up the union strike. Party boys hung his body up the tree, but did not kill him. He was killed by a bullet, right? Sign says no entry. Scribbled an inverted star on it. How do you invert a star? He's killed by a bullet from a sniper that was possibly aimed at, that the lady thought might have been aimed at her, but they just kind of left, so they were obviously aimed at him. How do I look at stuff again? Yeah, they were potentially lovers. Potentially. What is the button? There we go. Sorry for breaking character. Looks like someone had a nice time out here. Oh, it might have been me. Speaking of head, broken axle grinding. I'll take that, thank you. Something tells me I shouldn't be doing this with Kim around.
A banged-up motor carriage lies half submerged in the icy water, slowly
I'm sure
sinking
you won't
into the
judge.
Elysium
Kim's a good
Ocean.
guy.
Only the cabin top, rear wheels, and the engine remain visible.
Thank you, voice in my head.
It must be cold and lonely down there, in the icy water.
Nah, it's probably pretty warm and inviting. Let's take a dip.
Remember the tire tracks in Martinez? This is where they were leading.
This is where all the tracks were
It
leading
appears
to.
to be so.
Ken has a particular look in his eyes. He inspects the wreckage.
I agree. We should definitely investigate.
Eyes never leave the
You
sun.
get a sudden, sinking feeling. Stomach acid comes up as you look at the motor carriage.
Thank you for the recap, Griffey. I appreciate it. You've helped me remember that some guy was shot in the head.
Why the doom and gloom? It's just a sunken motor carriage. Some motor carriages are bound to end up in the sea.
Let's see.
The motor carriage is properly stuck in the ice. Getting it out would require a team of specialists.
And the specialists would probably all agree we shouldn't mess with this.
The logo is too deep in the murky water. You can't make it out.
What's
But
a
you
monkfish?
do see a monkfish float by.
Is it a fish that has reached pure balance in its own mental capacity? Has this monkfish ascended beyond a fishy kind? I don't know.
The ice hasn't closed around the vehicle yet.
Leans
My
forward
guess
to
is
peek into the
it's been
cold
here
water.
since last Saturday or Sunday.
The estimate is correct. The incident probably occurred on Sunday evening.
Thank you, voice in my head, who should know exactly when this happened. What
Let's
should we
wait for
do?
the low tide and see what's inside.
Great idea. Then we can get the things inside.
Thank you,
The
Logic.
joyrider must have left something good inside. Guns, papers, maybe a cool jacket. A joyrider
I
jacket.
think I already found that
A
shit.
joyrider jacket. You feel a strange connection to this joyrider. Maybe
I don't know. An hour or two, tops?
Do we sit on the swing and wait for the tide to recede? That would take 2 hours. Is that a good idea? I do need my badge. What did I need my badge for? Oh yeah, so the lawn lady would talk to me or whatever. Right? Yeah, bro, no one had a gunshot. Wild. The Union Horizon, there's also cryptozoology out there, so we need to meet up and help. I don't speak to cryptozoology with their stinking zebra coins or whatever. With their crypto zebra currency. I guess we'll just sit here because I don't really have an option.
as you sit down.
This
on
is
the
nice.
old, rusty
Hey,
playground,
Kim.
the world around you becomes very
Yeah, for
silent.
some reason I'm getting a flashback to a specific swing in my childhood, where I'd sit there alone and watch all the other children play at school. And like, I'd stare at them and be like, I'm gonna be the ace detective today. Kage detective. I think that's what it's called. But now we're sitting here together, Kim. That's nice. I knew in the end what I really wanted was a friend to sit beside me.
The hinges creak under your weight, dangerously.
Shut up.
Nothing but the sound of seagulls high above in the sky, echoing like distant laughter.
I'm gonna whistle too.
Ice spit flies from your mouth to your mustache. The lieutenant must think it's rather funny. He smiles and quickly turns away.
So I can't whistle.
Just
Kim.
keep at it. It will.
With his lips puckered, the lieutenant lets out a beautiful melodic trill that puts even the
This is the
insolent
kind of
thrush
friendship we all look
to
forward
shame.
to, you know. Struggling to whistle in the middle of town. Sorry, 1 second. I'm getting some mod work. Someone Yes, behind the scenes for the TFS server, just for you and anyone else listening. Someone's asking me if I can make a stinking horse girl channel. A horse girl channel. They want a channel just for horses. Okay. Anyway. I don't know about Harry. Who's Harry? I'm Raphael. Also sorry I'm back.
You hear the sound echo on the large body of water. Clouds race across the spring sky, and suddenly you just feel better about everything.
I can't whistle. Or at least I can whistle, but that probably sounded pretty awful on the microphone, so I'm sorry.
The clouds pass in the sky, and the shadow of the swing moves like the hour hand on a timepiece.
Wow.
30 minutes have passed. Looks like this might take a while. Time to present a good topic for discussion.
Okay. Let's see. Do you rather sit on anthill for an hour or stand in a river of leeches? That sounds like something I've been asked before. I still don't have an answer. Griffey, which one would you rather I ask? Personally, I don't think this one's very interesting. Just asking like, hey, does your dad also have glasses? Like, who cares? Glasses are glasses. Did your dad have glasses? I don't know if mine did. Never met him. I guess I'll ask about it. Although this one is funny. I think I'll go with the funnier option.
Well, historically, leeches have been used to prevent an...
Oh no, he went with the logical approach. This was a bad idea.
Clouds on the horizon grow darker, and the shadow of the swing set keeps climbing. You hear the distant rumble of the city. 30 minutes pass.
Let's see. You had to decide with either the strikers or the shipping company. Who would you choose?
Luckily, I am already a member of an independent organization, and therefore do not have to choose between a rock and a hard place.
What if someone puts a gun to your head and tells you to choose?
Your voice echoes on the water, strange and out of place in the environment. 30 more minutes pass.
On the hindsight, I probably should. Well, that's fine. Let me get a marquee now.
Detective, I've been able to make out the mark ever since we arrived. I find it odd
Hey,
that you
Mimikyu, how's it going? I'm not sure you could ever really win at disco. Not until you join Sprank on the dance floor. But hey, you go start dancing and tell me what you think. You think you feel like a winner when you're dancing? If so, good. If not, get another drink.
It is a simple and rugged machine, favored by working men, government offices, firefighters, animal control people, you know.
Congratulations on a 15-stream streak. Thanks so much for your viewership. Now you got 450 extra gems to spend on absolutely nothing. You could request me to stop doing a stupid voice.
Hello.
'Cause I lost a bet? No, that's just what he
Yes,
sounds like.
41. What do you think?
Does he know something about the driver of this vehicle?
Hello, Toronto. Hope you're having good. Let's see. Very good. No, that's just what Harry sounds like in my head. But I'm fine. I don't think I've ever lost a bet. And not saying I'm good at bets. I'm just saying I've never really been. No one's ever really made a bet against me. They know they'll lose. Or, you know, they've just never really put anything at stake. Doing a stupid voice, not really a threat for me either. I do stupid voices all the time. Anyway, what are we doing? But I'll stop if it's annoying. It is probably going to hurt my throat if I kept doing it, though. So. Well, hello. Hope you're all having good days. We're back on the disco dance floor where I have no idea what's really happening or why we're doing this. Yeah, I'll never guess who it is. Kim will never guess. What was oh, fishes.
But it could also be the number of a police precinct. Precinct 41.
Yeah.
Your precinct.
It doesn't really hurt, but it feels like something's right there, you know? It's like something rough's just in the back of your throat, scratching at you. Like a cat that wants your attention, but doesn't want to meow loud enough to actually get your attention, or hit you loud enough to actually hurt you. But otherwise, it's fine. I just probably can't do that for 3 hours straight, or I will probably lose my voice.
A massive pit opens up in your stomach, and the most terrible feeling comes over you. No. Just nope. Say no to this, Harry.
Oh my god, it's mine! I drove my car to the sea!
I'm afraid so, yes. It looks like you drove your police motor carriage into the sea after you jumped across the canal.
Maybe I was in pursuit of someone.
I don't think so. If
Maybe
anything,
you
you were
probably
probably drunk.
I don't know.
Probably. Try definitely.
Yeah, we'll call that an Australian accent. That's what we'll call that. And I don't even know who you're talking about. How do we get
Detective, we don't. A rescue operation really isn't viable at this point. I'm afraid it will have to be there like that for many years. Look at it. Parts of it might be salvageable, but overall, this machine is a write-off.
I could still fix it. I could still fix her. Give me a chance, Kim.
That is very unlikely. All the electrics are toast. That goes for the electromagnetic steering.
She's not that bad. She's just slapping me and telling me I'm awful.
You'd be lucky to find
And
one
also trying to
damaged
throw me
component
into a
there.
frozen lake.
In a few months.
It's impressive he
there will
doesn't
be
die.
nothing but
It's
rats
impressive that he
left to
drove
feed.
in here and then managed to get home. Or, well, to the inn.
Well, not cheaper. This motor carriage costs 40,000 real. But in the long run, it still makes
How
more
many-
sense to buy a new machine than try to refurbish this.
Kim, I don't know how much 40,000 real is. Could you translate that into bottles I could pick up? How many bottles would I have to pick up in order to get that much money to buy this car? I don't have that.
Let's face it, this is a substantial loss to your district's budget. I mean, my
400,000
station only
bottles,
has
I
4
can do it.
vehicles in addition to my kinema.
Alright, we're gonna go buy some drinks.
This was 20% of the station's vehicular budget.
People are more valuable than machines. Training a police officer
Trying to
is
cheer
even
you up
more
now.
costly.
Oh, thanks, Kim.
The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and doesn't say anything. There is also a fourth thing you've more precious
Fourth
than
thing?
the
Is
gun,
it my mind?
the badge and the motor carriage combined, lost forever into the deepest of seas.
Okay, it might actually be my mind. Or my wife. That was a thing, right? Yeah, at least I can see what's in there now. Hey, it's my badge!
Yes. Let's go take a look.
I'm sure that's in here, right? Why can't I move? Oh, I have to press the
Caustic
thing.
echo.
My thought was complete. Gross.
Splat. Splatity splat, Harry. You know what that...
That's too much stuff. What does it do? -1 authority. Ha! Joke's on you. I didn't have any authority. All motorics learning caps raised by 1. Oh. Well, I leveled up. Now what do I do? What should I be leveling up? I could level my perception up again. Yes, I have 0 authority as a police officer, but that's fine. I don't need authority. I need logic. So maybe I should level up logic, but people in this area don't respect authority, and that is fine. Why is my... Okay. Oh. What the heck? Okay, obviously I can't, like, visibly show you what is happening at the moment. But there is a sliver of light coming through my window, which is covered up, and it's hitting the Bubsy CD behind me, and that light is bouncing off onto my microphone and like making a weird picture on it, and I am alarmed. I'm gonna move the microphone now. Bubsy is trying to send me a message. Well, it's a police game without any police in it, bud. What's a policeman without any authority? Come across the next prompt you need points for and quick save often. Yeah, I don't remember what quick save. F5? Yes. Is F5. Let's go in the car. Hey, it's my badge. I'm gonna take the coat first. And the badge. I just thought the ghost crackles. Guess what, guys? I got my badge. Lieutenant Tujafer Du Bois.
A police badge on which you see the photo of a man. You. Some seaweed is stuck to the back.
Found my
I think
badge!
something good came out of all this.
Encased between 2 durable plastic sheets.
It's Du
is a bluish
Bois.
card with
We
the
are
lines
Du
of
Bois,
information
me and Kim.
and a watermark
Together
on the shape
forever,
of the
maybe.
street grid of Revachol West. You see a photo, a name, a rank, a document number, the date of issue, and in the lower right corner, your precinct. The man
the
keeps
photo.
winking at you with his green-grey eyes.
Kim, I
The
don't know how to
photo
tell
is
you
old,
this, but...
no doubt about that.
I don't know how to tell you this, but my photo's winking at me, and I'm not drunk right now. Is that alarming? No, mine does that too. Well, it looks at a book, and then it looks up at me.
But the badge is new. You used an old photo for a new badge.
Why?
8, maybe 10 years. The guy in the picture is rather good looking. He's got a nice haircut and is distinctly lacking in massive sideburns.
Okay.
What do you think?
He's
His
winking?
face is
Why?
already contorted by the expression.
Not the
Although
expression.
it looks less grotesque on him than it does on you now. The badge in your hand shines as you rotate it, catching light.
Oh
You
no.
see lines of
Is
information
Bubsy
on
3D
it,
my
and
badge?
a
I
shining
hope not.
watermark.
Harrier. That's long for Harry. So you are Harry. Evrard was half right. Probably not a lot of people know your full name. Whoever told him you're Harry Dubois didn't.
Strange it doesn't say Raphael Ambrosius Constantine.
Not strange at all. Your name is Harrier Dubois, like it says on your police badge.
Harry Du Bois it is then, I guess.
Pleased to make your acquaintance, Harrier Dubois.
Thank you, Kim Kitsuragi, and your forever laid-back tone of voice that's hiding your significant sarcastic remarks.
He's not going to call you Harrier.
Good.
He'll keep calling you officer when he's angry with you, and detective when he's not.
Mostly because they didn't want to redo all of the voice lines, I bet.
The badge in your hands shines as you rotate it, catching.
Lieutenant W. Freighter.
What's a Lieutenant
A
W
lieutenant
freighter?
is a rank above sergeant and below captain. It's the highest rank in the RCM that still does field work. I am a lieutenant.
And a
The
W
title
freighter?
of freighter is added to your rank when you decline a promotion to a higher rank. In your case, captain.
Oh.
You have declined twice. Thus your
Oh yeah, I
W
forgot about the pinball thing.
There are
He
many
would have
reasons
probably
for
glared at
many
me a little
delays.
bit if I
The
said
rank
that.
above you in your precinct's décomptage might be taken. Or sometimes promoted officers do not want to replace their superiors out of respect. And sometimes they just prefer the type of police work available to their current rank. In your case, lieutenant.
Heavy-duty case-solving machine.
Heavy duty pinball. What's a decompage?
Décomptage is the hierarchical system
Okay.
employed by the Revachol Citizens Militia.
I don't know why
It
I'm
means
asking
counting
these
down to
questions.
souls.
I'm not gonna fully embrace the
The
answer.
lowest rank is junior officer, usually teenagers. Then there are the patrol officers, sergeants, lieutenants, and then a captain. That's basically it, except for a few kings like satellite officers and the additionally a freighter rank I already explained.
You've been putting up with me because we're the same rank?
No, I've been putting up with you because despite an unconventional approach, you are doing good.
Oh,
as
well thank you, Kim. I think you're also doing
It
good
matters
stuff.
more than driving your motor carriage into the sea. And now we've even found your badge.
That's right, Kim. Thank you, Kim. You're so
I trust
supportive.
you for now. Try not to spoil it.
All right,
Such
well, I'm
a
not gonna talk
small
about
yet
drunkery.
precious thing. Expensive paper called
That's
Okay,
just a
and then-
serial number. Revachol, Jamrock, Precinct 41, with some numbers thrown in there for good measure.
They don't mean anything, right? No, they're just random numbers. Oh, okay.
4 months ago.
No one knows why they do
I'm
it.
guessing that's when you were promoted to the rank of Lieutenant W. Freighter.
He truly believes in you, despite everything pointing to why he shouldn't believe in us. He still does. Deep down.
A new badge usually comes with a new rank.
At least,
seem to have
since we're not
been
getting him killed.
Doing well then.
Or making fun of him for the pinball thing.
The case created a lot of edge you have to take off. The death march really gets us going. You're pretty sure you weren't doing well, but better? Probably yes. A lot can happen in 4 months, especially in winter. The winters are never easy on you.
Against the
That you
halo
sure.
in his portrait. Is that what that is? I thought it was the moon.
Yes, it's the designation of your precinct. 41. Like mine says 57. The 57th is mostly industrial harbor. A lot of asphalt. The 41st is...
He stops.
It's a tough station to work in. You have all of Jamrock to cover. That district should have 3 precincts, but money is what it is.
It's no wonder you are like you are, he thinks. But then again,
Don't like that I can read his mind occasionally.
But then again, it's a legendary district, and a hell of a station too. It must be an honor and a curse to work with people like Price, McCoy...
It
or
might be
the
a
other-
light. He has to keep his books well lit so he can read them. How can he take notes in the dark?
he knew all those people, although they're not from his station. They must be big. The badge in your hand shines.
Alright, let's put that up. Also got some banged up fuel canister. Sure that could be useful. And I got my jacket. I don't know what my current jacket does. Empathy and hand-eye coordination. Oh no, I look tacky as heck. Back to the trench coat. Alright. Hello, P. Hope you're having a good day. Footprints in the snow. They lead away from the accident. There's a boat. Underside of the boat has recently been tarred. Dinosaurs did this. There are 16 solved cases, only 3 confirmed kills. I did forget about the kills part. And remember that he did solve a lot of cases, though. He's a really good detective, but now he's a divorced crazy man. And he's pretty upset about that. Coated in tar for waterproofing. That makes sense. Go tucked away underneath it over there. You see my good cop points? Here are my good cop points. 216 cases solved. You were 2 off. I have 21 good cop, bad cop points. Are you sure that's not bad? I have 0 apocalyptic cop. I'm purposely avoiding saying sorry. But I still have 4 points in this. That might be bad cop points. Although, I don't know. I think we kept reloading to re-roll that one thing where I could have shot myself instead. And that would have probably been a few bad cop points. We're mostly a superstar cop, though. But I have 0 on him. Dishonor on me. Dishonor on your cow. But also, you haven't really missed much, OP, unless you've been here. The only thing you missed is us talking and sitting on these swings and enjoying the nice winter breeze. And also, we got our badge back. Hooray. White and stone, well worn and covered in rust. How you guys forgot this place even exists? Well, these are boots. I'm taking these boots. How do these boots help my oh, they make me taller. You know what? That makes sense. You know what? That makes sense. Goes freely floating in the water, unmoored. Planks creak beneath your weight. That leads to a school of fish swimming in the kelp. 2 of them are swimming away, complaining about all the homework they have to do. And the largest one eats the 51st fish because he didn't turn in the proper homework. I could do that, but I don't wanna. She does not inspire Joyce. It's rough being in a school of fish. Either you swim with all of them, or you get eaten by the largest one. Oh, it's a person. It's a washerwoman. A woman next to a bucket of clothes hums an odd melody. Her eyes are closed.
Welcome to the fishing village. Please lean in closer. I have cataracts.
You have cats on the rack? You can't see. How'd you know I was there?
I still have a golden ear. Come, come.
A golden ear that's covered up by a bunch of cloth.
Oh, welcome, police officer. We don't cause any trouble around.
We are not here to cause any trouble, madame.
They said,
Oh,
we're not here to cause any
Of
trouble.
course. Last time we saw you around here was 12 years ago. You also came to take care of trouble then. Wish you did. But still, in Martinez, you're considered an ill omen.
Wait, I've been
no,
here before.
Not you personally. I meant the RCA.
Okay.
Some
For a
of
second,
them
I thought I had a
had
third life I forgot about.
One of them killed another, locked himself in that woodshed over there. He was brooding, needed some help opening the door. You got it open for him and took him to think about what he'd done in a more secluded place.
She says it as if he was on some kind of spiritual retreat.
How the hell open are we
Oh,
talking
the
about?
usual. Dark tidings.
Dark Tidings.
Black Hound.
That's you, all right. A black hound licking your own heels.
I wish I had a dog.
Maybe they are afraid
Why?
because you're an ill omen. But you're still welcome here.
Hey, tell me
As
something
long
I
as
doubt.
men with guns aren't chasing you. And me.
Whoop. Uh-oh. Oh no. I pressed the button. Wait. Press the button. Got my thing, right? Yeah, okay, so we're past all that. Well, I don't know how I pressed the button. I just did. Okay, taking these shoes. Thank you. Talk to the old lady again. No, it was like a
How
couple
does she know
minutes.
you're here?
Oh,
We are not here to...
oh, no, he was.
She says it as if he was on.
Oh,
That's you, all right. A black hound.
maybe they are. Because I'm sorry, there's not a lot of room to park the motor carriage.
Don't worry, I found
And
a
not
spot
lot
over
of
there to
houses
park it.
Or a lot of people. My kids are long gone, searching for treasure. So are others. Ah, look at me ramble on. What brings you to us?
Why could anyone stay around?
Stay? Most people here are trying to leave.
You're
That
not.
said, if lodgings is what you're looking for, I won't charge you for it. Take it as a gesture of goodwill from the village to the RCM. No one is using it, and God knows it's not much anyway. You
There's
can
this
stay
guy,
there.
God, he makes me take money every night so I don't die on the coop.
That's exactly how they get
That's
you.
how they get you.
That's
Yeah,
why
you're
we
right.
built our
They
own
weaponize the
cinder block
snow,
houses on
so
the
you
seaside.
have to pay them
So
for
we
safety.
don't have to give money to those crooks. We might not look like much, but they are ours. My kids grew up and left like they do. The house is long empty now. Don't make an old woman regret opening her house.
Well, if you are not in the hostel in the morning, I'll know where to find you. Here, in the shack.
Yeah, thank you, Kim.
He's a little.
Honestly,
relieved
it's a
you're no
little-
longer in that room.
Little too much for me.
Not much. Where's the abandoned church? The Dolorian Church.
Out further
of
down it
Humanity.
goes. I guess I should keep
It's
reading
been
what they're
lessons
saying,
before
or
my
what I'm
time,
saying.
even.
Because Harry doesn't have a voice for some reason.
Some things just don't fly, officer. Look
Wow,
around.
like pigs, they don't fly.
Who'd go to church here? They built it 300 years ago. Must have been nicer then.
I doubt it.
So, they don't hold services there anymore? The Ecclesiastes?
No, we've tried, but things just keep happening. Crime, accidents, other things. The place never stays open. It's a pity. It used to be such a nice church.
I should know. I was there when they built it.
She's not telling you all she knows. Keep her talking.
Well, there's that music. Music from across the sea. Huh. It started a few days ago, and now it's blasting, even through the night.
Yeah, true. He does have a lot of voices talking to him. It's just, they're all in his head.
And now, suspicious-looking people are sneaking around the church. I don't like that.
Interesting. You could look into this ruckus if you have the time.
Before you get to the church, there's some ruins. An apartment complex
Some ruins.
or some kind of electrical plant. Run-down bunch of houses. Empty.
What is it then? Apartments or an electrical plant?
I don't know
Both.
exactly. A pre-war place. It used to be something. Before the war.
Anything else of note?
The old fish market up on the boardwalk. But it's closed. No one. Now, what? You're one of those real estate used to, and now you know
Okay.
everything there is to know about this coast.
Well, tell me about
Me?
yourself.
No one.
Just an old washerwoman. I wash
Mother called
clothes.
me Isabel, if that's what you're asking. And my married name is Sadie.
Wait, so you married and changed your name from Isabel to Sadie? Or your name is Isabel Sadie? I don't get it.
Now it's your turn, Mr.
Lieutenant Double whatever Harry
What a
DeBoer.
handle you got there. So many titles. One of them double.
I'm glad you can count. I didn't count that hard. I had to have him tell me what that meant. Anyway, goodbye. I'm gonna go check out my new room.
The door has seen.
I'll wait outside to give you some time and privacy to check out your new living arrangement. But just so you know, after we are done with the day, I'll still be staying in the Whirling in Rags for the night. We'll meet in front of the shack in the morning.
Aye, aye,
The
Kim.
key turns.
I'd
with a
salute, but the blob
satisfying
isn't
click.
animated for that.
You can.
Go inside. Anything cool in here?
An old mirror hangs on the wall. You see the reflection of your
Okay,
face
there's a
in it,
mirror.
adorned with the
Need to level up electrochemistry to actually deal with
On
that
the table,
again.
you see a bowl of water, a rough soap, and next to it, a small
Oh.
hand mirror.
Hang on.
On the table, you see a bowl of water. Like an artist with a brush or a master swordsman, you use the small mirror and the straight razor with some
But
soap.
should you?
to remove
Absolutely.
all that unkempt
Sideburns are
hair
gross.
from below the nose line. The sharp blade chafes against
Oh
your
no,
skin,
it got worse.
producing a scratching sound. The surface underneath the beard feels tender. The air brushing against
Well,
it.
he
chill.
might have looked better with the beard. He doesn't look too good.
They feel so smooth, surprisingly so.
Oh
A feeling
no.
of freshness overcomes you. The water reflects back a vague image of your clean-shaven face. Despite the bulbous
Alright, well,
nose,
some people look
unkempt
better
hair,
with them.
and persistent swelling, you
I'm
look
gonna go.
almost
Don't worry. I was
look
gonna go
professional.
talk to Kim. Don't worry. Hi, Kim. Look at me. I'm like 20 years younger. Kim, where'd you go? Oh, hiding under there. Hey, Kim, look at me.
Yes?
So, I shaved.
Yes. I don't know what to say. Perhaps,
What is it? You
I'm
tell me.
not really sure about this turn of events. I think the mutton chops might have been a better idea. They sort of seem to cover up some of the...
The what, Kim? The drunken lines of my face?
Either way, good on you. You were saying?
Hmm. It's covered up the damage of my existence. I'm back. Cool jacket. Now, what part of this does not scream authority to you? Huh? Is it the tie? If this guy walked into your house and said, "Hey, I'm the police," would you not, like, accept that? I'm the police. I need you to sit down, talk to me for a bit about a case nearby. I've noticed that you've let your trees grow 10 inches too tall. Do you not believe it? Would you not accept this authority? I have -2 authority. And that's just from the shirt. That's just from the shirt. I'm not sure which stats are better. Well, I have so many coats and shirts and like 0 hats. I have 1 hat. Glasses. 1 pair of boots that I could wear over this, but like, I can get rid of my crocodile shoes. Yeah, that is probably the smartest way to do it. Nice Vegan magazine, look about bird watching. That's cool, that's cool. Eh? Something popped up. What is it? If I walk around enough, do the floorboards just snap under my feet and blow up? Alright, Kim, in another timeline I shaved and you were about to cry. So, here I am. Check the floorboards again. I don't wanna. Is it another thing?
A brisk coastal wind
The
still
shivers.
howls against the window of the shack. Occasionally, the waves crawl in under the foundation. The room feels muffled, like you
my
pulled your
body
hat
seems
over your
tingling.
ears.
Been a while.
Outside, it is cold and
What is this place to you?
You hang out, I can silently sit, drink, and die, looking at the waves roll in forward base for coastal pilot operation. Free. This is my new home.
westward, across the
Oh,
canal,
the old one, man.
towers the whirling in rags, door number. In a small shack in the fishing village, a baroque heater hums quietly, emanating a sense of comforting warmth.
What's
A
happening?
wash basin lies on the table. The water inside, far away on the corner of Perdition and Main, a nondescript building, obscured in a haze. It's vacant and lost, just like its tenant.
Thank you, strange sensation and voices in my head, for the fair assessment of the current
Outside,
situation.
the howl of the wind has picked up. The waves crash against the stilts again. It's as if you think the thought, but in someone else's voice.
What? That sounds crazy. How could that ever happen? Me having someone else's voice in my
You-
head.
Under the floorboards?
What? And if I hold right click or tab, it tells me things, but I don't see anything interactive on the board. Do I have to go outside?
Yes?
Nothing. That is strange. It literally just told me to look under the floorboards. Maybe if I zoom in really close. No, there's nothing here. Hey, pretty cool. Can't see into the house from this angle. There's out some kind of heat or sputtering. I don't know. It obviously wouldn't affect it usually, but sometimes games just do that. No, it's just not here. Yeah, well. Unless it was my gun, it probably doesn't matter that much. We were planning to build this house left in a hurry. Then we left the house half built. Didn't even bother with the ceiling. They must be a failure at Minecraft. I went through where nothing really grows. Maybe it's great. Flower trail.
Winter, slow to let go of Rivershore. The snow falls lazily, making the beach sand paler still, mixing with the
Beach.
rust-colored sewage runoff. And to think, it seemed as though it were already spring.
How's it feel?
The melting snow seeps through your thin clothes.
Oh, that's a lot of...
Grandmother's
What's in the west?
The waters turn black. No more. The coal was supplied below the old. Children under 14.
Yeah.
They go underground, looking after rubies, melchiorite, lapis lazuli, plundered from Saf. 2 kilometers underground. The mausoleum. Did someone say untold? How can it be pure if it's magenta?
How can it be pure if it's...
Snow falls, and there is no answer. Some things are not for more. Few patira.
Sorry, I'm skipping this dialogue, but that's a lot
Even
of
fewer
just
find
random
what they
yapping.
A small child.
And like
steps
none
out
of this
the black
matters.
tunnel.
Absolutely
Silver
none of
trinkets
this is relevant.
All around her, white snow on the extinguished coke furnaces. The canal, someone, a fenced-off yard, a serpentine strip, the remote further out. Then the bay, and at the far, the raised moat was once the pox.
It is
heavy
a
drop,
wild
line of
power
moat
to
around
just...
you. The snow continues to fall. To the
Oh, no.
stairs,
Oh, no.
snow, all of this, a chill comes over you.
That is an
Cooling
interesting
down
power, to
the
just
sand
feel the
under your
shivers
feet is
of
wet.
existence around
Somewhere
you.
in the south, tarpaulin flap in the wind.
What's above me?
More coalition aerostatics. Layer
below?
upon layer of sand, poisoned with industry. Someone stuffed a big old polar
Like he's
animal
sensing
into a concrete pipe
the
under
old
the
military
boat.
stuff
It would
below
keep
him, I
you
assume.
warm. You would probably never happen across it, but who knows?
But who knows? And he's sensing the tunnels and the rats below him. And like, that's interesting.
We should keep moving. Who knows when the snow will...
But it's also a lot of yapping. Now, Jackie, you will come across it? Is that an anorak? This big old polar anorak, but I don't know what that word means, so I assume that's what you're talking about. Okay. Peace. I know, you don't have to give spoilers. Looking back from the rust-colored water, you! Wow! It's me! Despite everything, it's still me. You're just a jacket. Gosh. Rusty letters read Mazet. Yeah, and I guess there's no indication that, you know, he put it there or anything, unlike the other jacket we found. So, should I mess around with this thing? I could reload before we did the thing, and maybe it'll show up, but... I'm gonna trust that the game isn't broken, even though it gives me very little reason to do that, and that it'll just probably show up later. And even though the game gives me very little reason to trust that it isn't broken on account of it breaking before. New skill point. Broken pipe. And everything claps on its own. Artillery broken. Okay. That's very fair. And despite everything, you're still Harry Du Bois, but at the same time, you're not. It's not still you. Hey, 35 cents. Yeah? No boat in the boathouse today. Section of the coast hasn't been used in decades, and yet it still stands. Hey, $1. What's this?
A scattering of bullet holes is spread across the cracked wall, reaching from one corner to the other.
Double loading stream, just I haven't dropped any frames, so at the very least, I don't think it's on my end. Look, can't be more bullet holes. Something definitely gone down here.
Correct. The density of the bullet holes is unusual, even in a general average bullet hole frequency in Martinez sense. Grim affair, meaning this is a lot.
How did you add asterisk to your voice
Looks
like
fully
that?
automatic rifle fire. Something you don't see these days.
Wow.
The manufacturing and sale of automatic rifles was curtailed after the revolution. The destructive power of such tools proved to be too much. We do need to retain some humanity in this world.
Well, tell that to our ward right now.
A scattering of bullet holes is spread
Let's
across
go,
the panel to piece
brain!
together the big picture just now. There's a hole in the scattering of bullet holes looks like one giant smile.
The brain didn't agree with that one. All it said was I'm dumb. Alright, there's one failure.
A scattering of bullet holes is spread
Let's
across
go,
a row of
brain!
ghostly shades
Only
stand
one.
facing the wall.
Whoa.
There are many of them, a dozen at least, their heads lowered and eyes blindfolded. It's quiet.
No sound.
sound. No movement.
Only this.
10 meters away, other shades are lined up in an orderly
Alright,
manner.
boys,
Automatic
aim!
rifles primed.
Steady
A gust
yourselves!
of wind blows by. The coats of
And...
the firing squad flap slowly in the breeze. A single person. Snowflakes fall on the wooden plank. A long time has passed since the moment of this fusillade.
Fire!
Rain and brine have since washed all the blood away. The
What is
abundance of bullet holes leads to two options. Either an inordinate amount of executions were performed here, or they did not use a conscience round, where only one soldier has the loaded rifle. Looks like this was a mass execution with everyone fully armed. A host of men, probably in everyday clothes,
Does any of this matter?
ragged from the
I am
conflict
just
and
here to
covered
solve
in
a murder.
dust. They were not sitting.
Not
Common
murders.
practice for executions in some nations, as demonstrated by the height level of they stand. Ordinary people, familiar,
Who were
comrades, the forsaken, the wretched, who 7 men in combat uniforms and dark coats, holding automatic. The commandant, the one who gives the order. Machine gun fire crackling through the
commandant.
air.
Oh,
The
no.
lights of the muzzle flashes
My English ain't that
dancing on
great.
his face.
Okay, who was in this execution?
I don't know. I don't know who died here, lined up beside that horrible wall. It could have been any of the parties involved in the revolution. Perhaps the ones executed here were the loyalist conservatives, killed by the communists.
Also
at the
impressive
start
that
of the
Kim
Civil
just
War.
immediately goes along with whatever
Or it
I'm
could
doing
have
or
been
saying.
communists put to death during the
And
last
he's
stretch of the
also
conflict by the coalition
Going
forces.
through his own process of understanding what was happening here at the same time we are.
It could even have been the employees of the Fed R&D Center,
But from a
that
different
the
angle.
was taken up by the revolutionaries.
Or maybe
Mentioned the college forces. It had been them against them.
Yeah, it's very unlikely the coalition forces were the ones who died here. They were always the last ones against the war. To be honest, if a coalition member was anyone in this situation, it was the commandant, the superior giving the orders.
a cold sea wind.
Goodbye, all
blew-
these people in my head. Now, what are the chances that none of that happened, none of that was important, and, in fact, it was just someone going crazy with a machine gun? Not only bad shot, it's inaccessible. Alright then. What is this? Fallen New logic -1. Is it a hat? It is a stupid looking hat. Really wish I could make him look up, but I can't. That is a silly looking hat. Capitalism, ho! And yeah, I got that part, but it's They keep driving it home, which I know is important for the narrative, but... Okay, well, I don't need my logic hat on right now. Perception seems like the more important stat to have up when I'm just walking around. Take that. Sign says some word I can't pronounce. Old ticket taker booth no longer in operation. I'll be taking the tickets now. Yeah, understandable. Probably important to know for the oversized super soldier. There we go. Thing is, I still don't actually know what stat does what sometimes, so... See, it's -1 visual calculus. That would negativize that one. Because this is the one giving me +1. Drama's a little useless. Wow. Griffey never enjoyed Romeo and Juliet. Never enjoyed drama class. Hello, stranger crouching on a beach. What's up?
Nice and easy.
Oh, look,
No
it's
way
the
out
zoologist.
of the
I've been
I
told I
have
sound a
this
little bit like you. I don't hear it myself.
There's a cylinder on the ground in which the man is arranging some netting. It looks like some kind of trap.
What's he
He
gonna
notices
trap
you.
out here? Schools of fish. I tell you, buddy, but they don't come up this high. They learned in that school.
Who's there? Oh, the police. Hello, officer.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't sound anything like this guy.
His self-conscious enthusiasm renders his movements ungainly.
Not a
He
single
looks
bit like
your
him.
understanding of a scientist.
Look at your understanding of a scientist. I have a very bad perception of what a scientist is. Where's the lab coat?
Is that the police?
Oh,
Why are
hi,
the police
Gary. Oh boy, it's me, Gary.
Don't worry, Gary.
I'll
handle
handle it, Gary. Come on. Oh, he's such a kid. Must be Morale, the cryptozoologist.
To what do I owe the pleasure?
Lena sent me. She's been really worried about you and is waiting for you to get back.
Of course. Thank you for passing along the message. That damn water lock is broken, and we can't go all the way around the 881.
Should I tell him the full story? Feel like that would be a bad idea. Sounds like SpongeBob's Gary. Meow. That's all Gary ever said. I think. I'm sure there probably is an episode where Gary talks. Like normally. And then he just goes back to meowing. Should I tell him the truth? It might be funny. Tell him you'll help him with all the cryptid stuff. You'll let him spray you with his cryptid pheromones. Generally speaking, Griffey, I would say no. I did not plan to do that, no. That sounds like a headache, and it sounds like crazy talk, and I don't want to buy his zebra coins. So, yeah. Now I have to. Ugh. You're right. But if I die from this, I will cry. I will ask you to draw something. I'll have to figure out what that is, but You know, we'll wait to see if I die. Yeah, that was me. I broke the lock with my motor carriage, but it's fixed now. You can go back.
You broke the water lock with a motor carriage? But there was a billboard in the canal. Not a vehicle. It said Samaran Butter.
Now, see, I jumped over the canal with my motor carriage, tearing through the salmon and butter sign, which fell into the canal, blocking the gates. I used the pawn shop as a launch ramp.
Why?
Why? Well, two of these are correct. He was an expand to gauge the Cuber's area of performance. I'm something of a gentleman scientist.
Scientist.
Yeah,
Yes,
okay, yeah,
You said
that
the
makes
water lock is
sense.
fixed now, so we can go back.
Correct. That is the most important part of what I just said, and you can ignore the rest.
Did he say we can go back now?
Shut up, Gary.
Yes, Gary. We can go soon. If you see Lena, tell her I won't be long.
I'm glad he's already exhausted with Gary as I am, and he said two things to me.
Sir, your wife is waiting for you.
I just have to do one more round. See if the phasmid has taken the bait.
Exactly.
Then we go.
He's exactly what Gary would sound like. Tell me about this phasmid you're looking for. Is that how you do? Is that how you say this?
Well, first of all, it's damn difficult to find, which is why we've been knee-deep in the reeds laying traps for it.
What makes it difficult?
Good question. Being a phasmid of the order Phantasmodea, a ghost insect, it disguises itself as plant matter. In this case, the reeds. Awful lot of reeds around, aren't there?
Didn't we find a weird reed? Or is that a different game I'm thinking of?
And I suspect it may have also developed other specialized techniques to protect itself from predators or scientists in our present case.
That sounds vaguely familiar, that there was something we looked at. That was weird. Oh, a specialized technique is a phasmid
It's
using
my
that.
hypothesis that it has evolved certain electrochemical defenses.
I've got
that allow
those.
it to interfere
Mine
with
keeps telling me to
enemy
drink
perception,
myself to death.
impeding
Sorry, continue.
pattern recognition, confusing the visual cortex.
Uh-huh. Sounds like a drink.
But I cannot describe how these defenses work, much less how they evolved, without studying a live specimen.
Yes, it makes perfect sense. You're beginning to suspect there's
Yeah,
something
maybe.
paranatural about this phasmid.
How big is this phasmid?
I'm expecting it to be quite giant. One known species
Shivers
of
would be able to
phasmid
detect
called
that.
the
That makes sense to me.
Megaphasmodea zoensis is about the size of a grown
Who made
man's
up that
forearm.
name? Did you make up
So,
that name? Leaves the conclusion up to you.
Seems puny, to be honest.
Thank you, physical instrument brain. Why are you so interested in this stick bug? Aren't there more sensational animals out there?
Typical rookie assumption. Insects are much more sophisticated creatures than those unversed in zoology give them credit for.
Do insects count as zoologists? Like, do zoologists count insects as part of their study? They're not animals. Bugs. Isn't there another name for bug scientists? I don't know. These are my inner thoughts coming out.
Even simply
They don't have
catching a
different
glimpse
voices,
of
though.
the Indian phasmid would be the apex of my, of any cryptozoologist's career.
Ah,
But
okay.
to study it and its defenses, find out how it stayed hidden so long.
Would be glory itself.
Thank you, electrochemistry in my brain. Okay. What you discovered about it so far?
Very little, I'm sorry to say. No one's ever captured a specimen, so all our information is based on first.
So no one's
and
ever found
third-hand
one,
accounts.
seen one, heard one, or smelled one.
Not yet. That's what makes it a cryptid.
But once it's found, does it stop being a cryptid? Or does it become like a cryptid plus one? Never really been clear on that one.
Just out of curiosity, if there's no proof of its existence, how do you know it's real?
Thank you, Kim.
I know it's real.
The cryptozoologist says, because even though it's so even enough that he seems taken back by it.
By which I mean, I've heard enough first-hand accounts to believe quite firmly that the Insulindian phasmid is more than mere superstition.
You know, we've never found Bigfoot. I mean, we've seen some people with big feet, but Bigfoot himself is still out there. Well, he says there's been a sighting of it here in Mantis.
Yes, the most recent sighting was by a couple of teenagers along the coast here.
Better not have been
That's
Kuno.
what brought us to Martinez specifically. It's the first credible sighting in several decades. Admittedly,
Several
it's an unusual location for this species, but with all the sewage runoff upstream, it probably doesn't
Saw
matter much
Bigfoot?
anymore.
Where was he? Seen bigger feet. Well, he's just Bigfoot. He's not biggest foot. You know, what makes Bigfoot special is he's just a big monkey man. His feet are just big. That's his big gimmick. He's probably a cool guy, and he's probably upset that people only remember him for his big foot. And he's probably upset. He's probably like, but there are bigger feet out there, people. Like, I know how to sew cool dresses and everything, and all they talk about is my big feet. Justice for Bigfoot. And hair. He's also very hairy. But, you know, that could just be a thing he sue. Who knew? Who knows?
I have to resist the thought. Such an extraordinary creature is
Just ice
doubtlessly
for
highly
Bigfoot.
resilient. After all, it's generally thought to be capable of parthenogenesis.
What? Even my encyclopedia is like, hang on. Parthenogenesis?
The females don't need males to reproduce. Makes it easier for a species to survive in adverse conditions.
It arouses no special feelings in me. That's pretty good.
Yes, Insulindian phasmid.
I feel like there's another
is a
word for
very
that,
clever
but, you
insect.
know, whatever.
That's why it's so damn difficult to catch. But as a scientist, I'll try my best to remain dispassionate.
Uh-huh.
There's nothing dispassionate about the way he talks about the insect.
Tell me more about these
Well,
traps.
they may not look impressive, but Lena designed them quite cleverly.
Lena
Yes.
designed the traps. Yes. Okay. That's the end of that conversation. How do they
Simple.
work?
Attracted by the locusts, the phasmid crawls down the funnel and, having eaten its fill, can get back out.
If it disguises itself as a reed, why not just have a trap around the reeds? And then when it detects movement, it just closes around them, and there you go.
At least, that's the intention. The net isn't a perfect solution, but we didn't want to use anything that might damage the specimen's delicate
It doesn't know how big or
exoskeleton.
small it is. If it disguises as a reed, I assume it's as big as a reed.
Locusts.
Locust.
Nearly all known phasmids
Straight
are
from
herbivores,
Egypt.
of course. But we've hypothesized that the Insulindian phasmid might occasionally prey on other insects.
Based on...
Inside the traps, a number of locusts crawl and tumble over one another in a tiny, chittering
How do you know they even eat insects? What if they just eat dirt? I eat dirt occasionally. When I'm drunk enough.
A meat-eating stick insect? Does it pretend to be the reeds as part of its ambush behavior? This seems
My
unlikely.
name is stick insect. Seems unlikely,
Thank
says
you
the
for your
brain in my
opinion.
head.
We have also included plant material in the traps to satiate your skepticism.
Uh-huh. Well, you do, the traps don't work.
They'll work, I assure you. The predatory hypothesis, using locusts as bait, accounts for the failure
See,
of
I am
previous
a
efforts
bit
by other
too
teams, which
skeptical
used
and
lasers.
logical
We
for this
have
kind of
given
thing,
this some
Groupie.
thought.
We have given this some thought, by which I mean zero thought, but enough thought to pretend that we did something impressive. And like none of it really.
Yes, What?
It seems pretty easy for you to eager for you to return.
And I'm eager to return to her, I assure you. But I can't leave before we finish with these. My wife understands that just as well as anyone.
You look south where Lena
Come on,
would be.
Morale. We've been soaking out here for days. It's time to go back.
Come on, Morale, let's go. I'm soaked to the bone. I'm gonna go from Gary to Harry. Ah, you can't steal my name. Also, shut up, Gary.
And leave the traps? Absolutely not. I won't let Lena down.
Come on. She wants us
Come
back.
on.
I'm soaked up to my nuts over here. We'll both catch reed crabs if we don't dry out soon.
Those aren't real, Gary. Also wants us back. She's my wife. You're just a helping hand. Didn't know the Phasma was so important to
Of
Lena.
course it's important to her. She's seen him. A verified sighting. On record.
Is that
Of
what got
only
them
40th
together?
century, and it's her.
Did this guy see the video she posted about the Phasma garbage and then just ran up to her house and was like, I loved your video. I want to find this thing. Will you go out with me? Is that what brought these two together?
She's seen it.
Really? She saw it, the Phasma. Didn't tell me that.
Yes, That's.
I knew it.
First came to know one another, in fact. But that's her story to tell.
Not even in a way.
Not
It's
mine.
exactly what happened.
Needless to say, you must ask her about the mysterious Phasmid.
Otherwise, Griffey will stab you.
Suffice to say, it's long been our dream to find proof of the Insulindian Phasmid together.
There you go. I can warm
Can't
up. Come check
abandon
up later.
course now. No. The traps need to be monitored on a regular schedule. What would we do if the Phasmid were to starve? While we
I
were
don't
sitting
think it would
tea at the
starve
house?
over like a day, and also a dead body would still prove it exists, right?
He's dead set on this.
Do I have to check the traps for him, Griffey? I'll forget. I don't wanna, but okay.
I didn't expect you to take such an interest in our work here, officer.
Cryptozoology and detective work all very similar. We're both looking for something that might be there, but got no proof. That's fair. Although we usually think about it a little bit more. Chaos is pretty funny, though. Chaos is my method. I am its sire. Or however you say that.
Yes, indeed. Both require a great deal of research,
Yeah,
attention
true,
to detail,
true.
and, above all, persistence.
Where are these traps? They're right in front of you. Oh no, your perception's pretty bad.
There are 4 in total. One is to the south, on this little peninsula, by the boathouses there. It's very near. Another we set in Land's End, to the northeast. It's behind a small
What
sand dam
if
there.
I just kick
On your
over
way
the
to
traps?
the old radio
Just for a
tower,
laugh.
after the church.
That'd
The
be neat.
third is set near the canal, where you crossed, by a concrete slab. A big thicket
I'm not
of
gonna
reeds
remember
going
this.
up the slope, and among them,
Among them?
you should check at least one of those before returning to this one, since I just said it. This one's more of a technicality, but still, better safe and stupid than sorry.
That seems like a lot. Do we really have time for this extracurricular venture?
Dude, knowledge of its own
it?
justification. He doesn't look too convinced, but the small shrug indicates, whatever.
If you think
Thanks,
it's
Kim.
important, you have been right before.
What if I do if there's a
Bring
Phasma in
it
the
to me at
traps?
once. Just make sure the trap is closed.
What if I encounter the Phasma in the wild?
That's highly unlikely, officer. But in the event you do, I'll spray you with a pheromone. It's made of musk and research chemicals. The pheromone should attract the insect to you.
Which
We'll
one do
prevent
you
it from
want?
bolting
Lay it on
inside.
me or just lay it
It's
on me
quite potent.
thick?
Will last you about a week.
2-2. Okay. Well, it douses you the odd smell and spray. Double helping as you present your other own pit. Gives you a satisfied
This
nod.
is the smell of dying reeds, of longing crumbling into the water.
I hope you're not buying this. He dispenses it without letting you touch the canister, so it would be precious like holy water.
It is precious. A single dose cost me 50 real to develop. Not that I expect you to understand self-financing one's own research.
I self-finance my bullets. At least when I had a gun. I'm ready.
Right. Which means you two can pack up and go back to the whirling.
Finally, someone's talking sense.
Shut up, Gary. This doesn't make us friends just because you like Kim.
Thank you for your help. Gary and I will start breaking down camp. If you have any more questions, now's the time to ask.
If it's more cryptid-related business you want to but what if the information is vital? On the hunt. What about his eager-to-leave friend Gary there? Talk to him too.
Do I have to talk to Gary? I'll talk to Gary.
Hello, I'm
Hello, I'm
Very
Gary.
generous of you to help us
Wow,
out,
it's
officer.
me. Everyone's favorite character, Gary, and his half-baked hat. Can't tell if this is supposed to be like a picture behind him or if he's wearing like half a sombrero. Okay. Because it kind of looks like half a hat. It's like just on the side of his head. Hey guys, it's me, Gary. I'm half bright, but mostly dark.
Yellow Man.
Yellow Man.
Officer.
How dare you refer to him as Yellow
The
Man?
lieutenant raises his eyebrows slightly and takes out his notebook. Yellow Man. Interesting. This is something to ask him about, after a little probing first.
Calling Kim a Simpson?
I'm just waiting for my friend Morel to finish up with his insect traps so we can return to civilization.
Me, Gary. Wow. Can't get over the voice. I love a great outdoors.
I like nature, just not this bloody coast. It's
There's no
mostly
blood
drunks
here.
and degenerates
I made
that
sure of
come
it.
Here.
Oh, Ice Perfect. I'm sure you've been tempted
Oh,
to drink.
I've been tempted. But someone has to stay strong for Revocol.
Shut up. His gaze shifts to the pile of soggy logs at his
He
feet.
pronounces Revocol with a hard K, unlike other people.
I didn't even realize he did that, but sure.
I like to pronounce it the hard way. The old way. The Vespertine way.
He winks at you, trying to relay some hidden message, inviting you to mispronounce it too, perhaps. It's odd.
I can feel my life force
It's a
exiting my
secret
body.
Right. A very fringe nationalist handshake, probably.
Is this your mug?
My mug?
His eyes widen at the sight of the mug. He's seen it before, all right.
You said Yellow Man
Really?
before.
I hear it
All the time.
All in jest, of course. No offense meant to anyone.
As admitted, man. This seems suspicious. Admitted the mug was found at the scene of a lynching. As admitted, man.
Maybe. Okay. Yes, I did. I know I shouldn't have, and I am very sorry, officer.
I mean, I'm not
Not
gonna.
going to find me.
It's just
are
a
you?
cup. Who cares? Right? But it is Gary. Do I find him? The 20 seems reasonable. Yeah, I wouldn't find him 250 for just a stupid mug. Eh.
Okay, I deserve that. And I won't do it again. You
Thank
have
you,
my
Gary.
word. I don't know what got into me. Stuffing my garbage in another man's property, it's... I've been having trouble at work lately. The Koikos are price dumping us out of competition.
What did you do, Gary?
Nothing. Nothing. Just
What
answering
did you
some
do,
questions.
Gary? I
Helping out
swear
the
if
law.
you mess with my cryptid
Here we go.
nonsense.
Start pumping that sweet info.
How'd you get into the trash container?
I know a guy who works with the trash collection services, CS Municipal. He gave me a master key for the trash containers of Martinez, so I can use
Why'd
the
you give
Whirling's
everyone's
trash
trash?
compactor to store my own stuff. Garbage disposal is expensive as hell. The damn Chimeans run it like a mob. I'm sorry, okay? I thought I cut costs. I shouldn't have disgraced myself.
Disgraced? No need for the histrionic, sir. It was, after all, just a trash
Just some
container.
trash. I mean, it's against the law or whatever, but, like, we're not gonna, like, run you over the coals for it.
He studies his reaction. Gary doesn't answer.
Gary, did you put the clothes of a murder victim, the man who was hanged behind the whirling rags to be specific, not any other murder victim, but if you did know another murder victim was nearby, please let us know, into that trash container?
Officer, please, let me explain. It's not like that.
Do what? Do
I was only
what?
cleaning up. I live right across the yard from where he was hanged, and I saw him stripped naked. All the clothes lying around in the yard, smelling. People are animals.
So you did all that and didn't think of just taking him off the tree. Oh yeah, what happened?
Then I came out to clean up the rags because no one else would. I put them into the Whirling's trash, along with a broken mug, admittedly.
He changes his mind mid-sentence.
Okay. I was coming to throw the mug away, and, well, I threw
Thing
the mug
is, I don't
there
remember
and the
getting the mug
clothes,
from
too.
there.
Right. It was just civic duty.
Exactly. That's exactly what it was.
Civic duty.
Civic duty.
That's right.
As he shifts uncomfortably, a series of clicks, like the clinking of glass beads against one another as they roll across a hardwood floor. You've heard this sound before, but where?
What was that strange sound?
What sound?
Thinking I just heard when you moved.
Really? There's lots of weird stuff out here in the reeds, though. Insects, trash. Could be the wind shifting some garbage nearby.
Every day, the wind
Shivers.
shifts the reeds and whatever was left in them. Tambourines and condom wrappers, plastic and glass bottles.
Smell,
The smell of decay. The sound you heard was not the sound of something easily abandoned.
What sound? I haven't the slightest. There's lots of weird stuff.
Every day, the sound you heard
the
was
same
not the
either
sound
way,
of
huh?
something easily
You wouldn't know
abandoned.
anything about the victim's missing armor, would
Armor? No. I mean, yes. Of course. I know he was wearing armor, but I don't know anything about it.
you? You're dodging the question.
There's something going on here. You should observe it more closely after this topic is concluded.
I hope I could help your investigation, in my small way.
Why you shift you around like? You know anything about the man hanging behind
I
the
told
whirling
you
rags?
everything I know, sir. I'm truly sorry for the mug.
You don't
But
sound
I have
sorry,
nothing
Gary.
to do with that.
He's not feeling too comfortable in his own skin. Odd.
You
I'd say.
cryptozoologist too?
No. I help Morel with research sometimes, and I've learned some things along the way. But I don't usually go in for picnics like this on my own.
Picnics.
There probably is a follow-up to this, but you can't think of any.
You were
Listen,
surprised to see my
waste of
colleague,
time.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi.
Not many Sealites here, or anywhere, other than Sale. I meant no offense, truly.
I meant no offense.
Do you remember how, when we met Measurehead and I said the next races will be a really good one?
Yes.
Well, this is that racist.
Well, you grant us 3 wishes, Gary. Wish number 1, go away. Wish number 2, shut up. Are you, Gary?
Hey, man, all I meant was there are not many Sealites around here. I'm just stating a fact.
Is he a native to Revachol? I feel like that's correct, but my memory's not the best. Okay.
Oh, yes, of course he is. I was just speaking about his connections.
Uh-huh.
Let's change the subject, okay? Always a I mean, officers.
An officer of the law. Officers. Jeez. What a chump.
Is he? He's looking comfortable enough. Maybe it was just beads. Sounded like...
Try that again. Yes.
Always a I mean, officers.
That shirt
There we
looks
go.
very uncomfortable on him. Look at the buttons. Barely
Easy,
keep
just
that
one
thing
try.
together, as if something is ready to rip out from underneath.
Something worn under it.
Yes, like a piece of ceramic armor, for example. One that makes a clicking sound when the plates meet each other, resembling pearls or marbles, stolen from the corpse in the yard near where he
The
lives.
connoisseur of high-quality combat gear.
I knew you'd figure it out, officer. I'm sorry I didn't tell you at once. I was ashamed of what I did.
Not ashamed
And
enough
I
to put it
didn't
back,
want
though.
you to know.
The gleaming white ceramic shine underneath. A thin layer of interlocking plates covered his gaunt torso. And his shame.
Gary, what's going on?
Nothing!
Later, Morale. I've got apologizing to do.
Well, that's for sure.
No, you've got explaining to do.
Why'd you lie to me, Gary? Why'd you really put those clothes in the
Everyone
trash?
was picking those pieces off him, and I was watching them do it. And they'd scattered his clothes all over the yard. Everything was smelling, so I went there to take out the trash and started cleaning up. All those rags on the ground, him swinging up there, and I had a lapse of honor, sir. I thought, he's a foreigner. They all say he wasn't from here.
And that's relevant because...
Only the cuirass was left, so I stripped it off him. It was early in the morning. No one saw me. I took it with me. It was a mistake. Had I known it'd give you guys trouble, I wouldn't have... Fuck.
Language,
It's okay.
Gary.
It was a loose end, and you are tying it up now.
I'm so fucking sorry I called you.
Language, Gary!
CLI officers commanded the suzerain's navy.
Yeah, I know.
Most
I
of
know
them
that's
sided
where
with
he
the
was
king
going
when-
with that, but...
It's difficult to say what the lieutenant thinks of this historic apology. His face does not belie emotions.
I can probably guess. Give me the
He
eye.
sighs again, hangs his head, and unbuttons his shirt fully. A cuirass that matches the
All right,
dead
now
man's
I got
boots
armor.
comes into
That's
view.
cool.
Soon it is in your hands, smelling.
Gonna
of
have to
his
wash
sweat.
that before I even think about putting it on, but that could probably block a bullet. Didn't do well, it didn't block the other guy's bullet, but why'd you lie to me, Gary?
Because I was weak.
Was.
I should have told you the moment I saw you. But
The hell, Gary? You in trouble?
No,
I'll
no!
explain later.
Doesn't muster up the strength to yell. Do you know who killed the hanged man?
I always thought it was the Union. Some Union hardasses lynched him because of the strike. But almost everyone in town knows that. I wish I could tell you more.
Alright. Are we done here, Gary?
Yes, absolutely. I will never do anything like this again.
Uh-huh. See you next week, Gary. Oh boy. Well, at least it tells me where all of them are. That's nice. Now we have armor. I don't really want to wear it. Oh, the balls are gonna fire going this near the ocean. Yeah. Well, that was an event. Bye, Gary. Bye, Morel. Alright, where is the other one? Let's see. Southeast of the village, or whatever. So we found the armor. We saw the shoes were on him or whatever, right? I don't remember. Hello, sir. Are you important enough to have your own dialogue?
Mikhail noticed the windows, especially with how there are no windows on the south side. This was to deal with.
This was to deal with. A blond man stands next to his son, pointing at the weather-worn ruins. Sees you approaching and
You
smiles.
officers, come to investigate the historic subtext of West Martinez? I'm Tran Heilostam. You must be Kim Kituragi, right? I was just telling my son about this building. Not a lot of people realize the historic significance here. Very rich in hypertext.
He gives us something valuable, but wastes a lot more of our time.
Nice to meet you.
Hold on. Hypertext?
Yes, hypertext. Young Carp and the collection of cultural hyperlinks.
Right. I don't click hyperlinks. They tend to give me viruses in my gut.
Oh yes, so Mikhail. They had to deal with monitor glare, especially in the summer. They still had vector monitors back then. That was 40
My hyperlinks are fully blocked, I
so
assure
they didn't
you.
have windows on the south wall.
I have windows in my computer.
No, I can't say that we've met before, but I've heard of Kim, of course. Mikhail.
Ah,
so
you
nice
heard
your
of Kim
face.
and his pinballs, huh? His ability to play any pinball game to perfection. Rests his hand on the boy's shoulder. The child says hidden behind the hem of his father's coat, capturing the worm-themed colored book. Colored book.
Mikhail's a little tired today. We spent all night trying to run Orbis on his radio computer. Have you heard of it? It's a programming
No.
language used in Grad. Quite tricky, but he
I don't
wanted
like
to play
this
this
guy.
Grad-made adventure program. We've been getting really into worms lately.
Into worms.
But I assume you're not here for giant worms when there are so many real things to see.
If I could fight a giant
Just as I
worm in
was
this
telling
game, that'd be
Mikhail
pretty
before,
funny.
This is where the Coalition landed in 08.
Uh-huh,
We could be standing on what is the most interesting landmark in Revachol West.
And instead, we're standing here yapping.
This man is your half-brother. You feel it.
What?
But why?
Do I feel that? What's so fascinating about an empty old building?
Aha! But it's not just any empty old building.
Now, he raises his hand to his eyes, springtime sun warming his handsome face. All four of you turn to admire the mural before you.
What not a lot of people know is, this used to be the R&D department of Felt Electrical. And Felt, which now sells ink cartridges mostly, was once a top dog in the turn-of-the-century
A
cybernetics.
top dog. I thought they were a company.
Hold on. What's R&D?
For the building.
It looks old and weathered. With
Apologies, it's an acronym for research and development.
Ah, okay.
They don't use it anymore.
What? Yeah, they do.
You're probably more familiar with RTD, Research and Technological Development.
No, I still hear our
Mayor
thing.
Kalpa, you are not familiar with that one either. This man is a bookhead.
This man is a big nerd.
That's not surprising. Only a
I don't think I've ever
vestigial
heard of this
cartridge
field
and
electrical.
ferrotape manufacturer remains. They started out as a midway electronics outfit in
Griffin
Königstein
falls
2
asleep.
centuries ago. After an aggressive move to Revachol, Feld became a global player. Still, Tricentennial was beating them in business machines. But Feld had an ace up their sleeve. Or should I say, they were
They
developing
were
an ace
cheaters.
up their sleeve. I'm mixing my metaphors here.
Very interesting. Oh.
It was here in Martinez,
What does it say?
possibly in this very building, that they developed prototypes for a tape computer. An
Tape
elegant
computer.
folding mechanism of rollers and ferrotape ribbons, portable enough to be a take-it-home solution. Revolution, which is a feat of engineering.
Is any of this
He
important?
assumes something like a combat stance, facing the
Indeed. What?
The revolution!
Revolution. They did give me a voice. Also, they made my face out of uncooked meat. I'm just a little hamburger boy, hanging out over here.
Unfortunately, their moonshot project never made it to the market. Feld's, all of this was built by Feld, even the boardwalk. Wild Pine, yes, they,
A pleasure.
yes. Taler, actually no, 10 years ago.
Wait, did he just say Wumpty Dumpty Dom Center?
I don't know. I didn't really catch
He
it.
did it. He said Wumpty Dumpty Dom Center, like it's the most.
What's wrong with
natural thing
Wumpty
in the
Dumpty
world.
Dom Center? It's the center of the Wompty Dompty Doms.
What the hell is a Wompty Dumpty Dom Center? And who the
Okay.
hell?
The Wompty
Keith
Dumpty Dom
and
Center.
Guy Juiced?
Hollow Command. Keith and Guy Juice. What are you talking
The
about?
Wompty Dumpty Dom Center for Contemporary Art. The exhibition itself drew on Lagerman's notion of memory, and so there were some parallels. That's why the head curator, Paul Ockerman, chose to...
Yeah, sorry, I skipped past some of his dialogue, and we missed him saying Wompty Dumpty Dom Center. But this guy is so boring.
In fact, I'm not. The Wompty
Thought
Dumpty Dom
gone.
Center is
Thought
a place
gained.
you can visit if you're ever in Redefort.
I gained a
and
thought
if
of the
ever in
Wompty
market
Dumpty
for an
Dom
exhibition
Center.
space / contemporary art research. But perhaps I should return to the tape computers.
Not
Very, very
cool.
cool. Though I understand the socio-economic...
Why the
who knows?
revolutionaries destroyed?
2 seagulls circle in the
They used them for military communications. What's the Mars? It's a beautiful piece. I tried to get Mikhail,
The kid takes a peek at the...
but of course, what else? No, thanks.
Alright, I'm leaving. I'm not gonna ask him for money. I know that would probably work, but asking people for money seems real stupid. Just like gathering health vials from the inside of a random box on the inside of a power box. Whatever. I feel like I know this guy. Why do I feel like I know this guy? Who knows? Where am I going? What am I doing? Who am I? I'm Harry Du Bois.
A metal payphone under a yellow plastic dome. You could use it to call someone.
Pick up the handset. Actually, do I even need to call anyone
You
right
hear
now?
the tone. The machine is inoperable.
Put in 10 cents and dial a random number. 005-2403-155. If I accidentally call any of you, I'm sorry.
Calling. Still, this feels wrong. End of tone.
Pierre, is that you, Pierre?
I might have made a mistake doing this. Hello? Yeah. Might be. What's Pierre like?
So nice of you to find the time to call me. It gets so lonely. Even the animals have
What kind of
died.
pets did you
Are
have?
you sure you're Pierre?
Her voice is drowned in white. You get a sinking feeling. It makes you look if Lieutenant Kitsuragi overheard you. To your relief, he did not.
Okay. Well, that happened, I guess. Hello? Pierre? Oh my goodness. You're not Pierre. I mean, I feel bad calling her randomly, but at the same time... Why were we able to do that? Surely that must have been relevant for something. Let's see the line where things are loading. Oh my gosh, go. Look, a primer for small kids.
You hold in your hand the colorful primer. The title reads, A Primer for Small Kids.
This
There's
is
a bear
bad.
involved. Every page has one word designating one letter of the alphabet with a faded illustration. Most of them are scientific and cultural principles. It goes as follows.
Let's do this.
A is for azimuth.
B,
B is for
for
Boreas.
Boreas.
C is for cosine. D is for diamite. E is for ellipse. F is for phlogiston.
Phlogiston.
G is for gamut. H is for homeboy. I is
Oh
for
my God, there's
econ.
so many.
Q is for quasar. R is for rhododendron. S
What?
is for sinus. T
No, my
is
sinuses.
for tricolor. U is for ultra. V
Ultra
is
vector,
for
warhide,
W
xylophone,
is for varhide.
Gustavia,
X is for xylophone. Y is for ustava. Z
Ustava, my bad.
is for zenith.
That's it?
That's it. You know the alphabet now.
Kim, I know the alphabet.
Good. I also know the alphabet.
This book will show the alphabet.
I know the alphabet. That should give me +1 to intelligence or something. Now we know our cosines. Amazing. I'm glad that Kim also knows the alphabet. Did he read the same book as us? That would be great.
A drop in temperature, an easy flow there. An empty street. Before you, a thoroughfare unjammed with lorries. No more drivers smoking on hitch steps. Just
Well, the smoke
chemically
smell like.
sweetened. Across the road, a forgotten bus stop. Corrosion has opened a hole in its roof. An elm tree watches over the building. Its branches are dripping with rain and snow. The road is smooth and motley. Craters filled with a black asphalt. The asphalt.
And we
first
just
layer
know
is
this
grey already.
magically.
A row of tenements are under construction in the distance.
Who are the people that live across the
A
road?
tub warm with water, white with soap. A
Is it the
man
lady I
bathes
just called?
while radio waves transmit the lottery numbers. 4, 18,
Hey, wait a second.
21, 4, 1. A
Can I
modern
just steal that
washing
and
machine
win the
with a
lottery?
drawer full of silverware.
What about the bus stop?
Number 312D. Young girls used to come here, huddled up, hoping for more warmth than their thin coats give.
What about
Craters
the
pop.
road?
There's one bump on the road. A dead
I don't wanna know
doctor's
about that.
Tragedy comes from the wheels of a fast RCM vehicle, hurrying to work. The wind moves the aerosol.
Okay. Was any of that relevant? Probably not.
Hey, tequila!
Idiot doom spiral. That he's on the man clad in a two-piece liquor TM's tracksuit, licked puts down his pins and extends his hand in
Good to
greeting.
see you. How's business? How's the whole... So what's happening?
What's happening? Hey, nice meeting you, but I gotta leave. So what's happening? I gotta go. I can feel that there's nothing of value to be gained from talking to you. All is awesome. I don't know where I'm going or what I'm doing. Like, I know we have things to do now, but getting there is a pain. Man, let's look at our new thoughts. This one's still being worked on. But minus suggestion, because it's the Wompty Dompty Dom Center. Of course. Okay. Okay, so what is our goal now that we're here? We got this new place to inspect. We need to inspect the traps, maybe. Need to give up Rita's location. Remember where the shot came from. We haven't done that yet. Hey, on the boardwalk, the coast, somewhere in the reeds. Let's go see if this is activated yet. Nope, nothing. Don't know which direction we should be going. If only I had a map. The Hanged Man. Okay. We can do the trap one first, but let's see. Trap near the canal southeast of the village. That's all the way back here. So, somewhere close to our broken down car, I guess. I'm gonna go all the way back. Gonna walk as far as I can. There they are. Like right beside the broken down car, actually.
There's a trap in the reeds at your feet. Looks like the same one you saw Morel set before. The reeds bend forlornly toward the sand. The constant, distant song, louder on this part of the coast, nearer somehow. Locusts are crawling around in the trap, confused.
Big surprise. Anyway,
The
one
lieutenant
down,
grins
3 to
mirthlessly.
go.
1 down, 3 to go. Hey, degree, I'm not expecting anything. It'll be the next one, surely.
Anyway, the air is nice and fresh here.
I agree. That's good to know. Thank you, Griffey. Let's see. Far from the Feld building. I don't know where the Feld building is. I don't know what that means. But, wait, is it the building we were just talking to? The Wumpty Dumpty Center? See, I was listening. What's... okay, that's northeast of the Feld building and then west of the Feld building. That's kind of a little clumped together. It would be up here? This might be a little too far, or maybe... that's the phone. What's this? Oh, this is the church. I assume.
Heavy wooden doors,
Yep.
more than twice your height, stand shut in front of you. The rectangular sea-worn ornamentation.
The doors, see if
appears
they
in
open.
stark. Nothing happens. Only the sound.
I don't think that's going.
High above.
Look,
the
I had to
wind
try,
wrecks the
Kim.
church in its rush. Cold and
Always try the
ocean
easy step
bay.
before doing the hard one.
It parts around the massive keel-shaped roof, like a test tunnel, washing both sides. The way it is done for 340 years. The wind keeps its
What does this feel
There
like?
is a hole in my heart.
The lieutenant looks at the padlock. He didn't hear you asking. You were quiet enough.
Back to
Carving
college.
on the door is block-like and angular, like the church itself. 2 large beams shoot downwards, sinking into... The surface is smooth from the wind. The carving on the doors remain unchanged. This cheap-looking padlock is sturdily built. It shackles together
You're gonna
a
make
hasp
tears
and a
in it.
staple screwed into the wooden door. The lock is adorned with a... You see a yellow circle with 2 X's and a big curve below them that looks like a mouth.
We're looking at
You're
the
pretty
sticker.
sure you haven't
Sorry,
seen
I
it
keep
before,
forgetting to
but
to
what
voice
the
these
symbol
things out
means
loud.
is clear enough. A smiling dead guy. The
Smiling
curve
dead
makes
guy?
it smile,
I know
and the
smiling dead
X's
guy.
Make it dead.
Seen this symbol before.
He takes off his glasses and uses a blue handkerchief to thoroughly wipe them clean before inspecting.
Is he
the
just gonna
sticker.
say no?
Then he looks up, pauses, and replies.
No.
Yep, I knew it. What does it look like to you?
Looks like a dead man smiling. Suggests junior delinquency.
Okay, what is junior? What is suggestive?
I haven't seen that sticker before, and I'm not a youth.
Thus, it must be made by youths. The padlock passes through a staple that's been hastily attached
Yeah,
to
very
the wood.
common.
Closer inspection reveals
All
that
we need
one of
now
the
is
screws not
Jack the
a screw
Skeleton.
at all, but a nail.
Or whatever his
the
name
work
was.
has been done recently and is unprofessional, to say the least. Should you want to get through, it might be easier to just pry the whole thing off.
This is when Mr. Prybar
Maybe
comes
we
in
should
handy.
circle the building first and look for another way. The building has
So you're
seen
talking
my
with that
first
kick
treatment.
drum coming from the ice. I heard a sound before.
Yes, the pulsing base. A sure sign of junior delinquency. Somewhere east of here.
Well, real quick, I'm taking that sticker.
Heavy wooden doors, more than twice your height. There's nothing like the sound of a sticker unpeeling. Now it's stuck to your thumb.
Sticker on the in your ledger after the last entry where it belongs. Put the sticker on your ledger right where on the cover. Take it on your thumb and throw it to the wind. No, we gotta keep it.
Looks like today was a gold star day.
Secret task complete. Style your paperwork. Victory. Okay. My shiver said there's a hole in the heart. So there's probably a hole in the center we can go through. Or, you know, to the center and a little to the left. Go to the right of the building. Can't write off a church, much as we could. Full of hose. Could this be post-hide treasure? Look inside. I found alcohol. Hooray. Take some money. Take some more money. There's more money up there. Go fast, darn it. There's literally no reason to walk. Money. Can I show this area actually? Not really, no. It shows the fisherman shacks. That's about it. The map is not very good. More money. Elysium. More money. Wow, these things are rich. Why are all these sticks rich? Boy, you drawbridge gonna be loaded on the other side. Him, shoot it. I can't go over there. I'd have to walk all the way around. I guess we'll do. Well, do I walk all the way around from the bottom or the top? I assume the bottom. Okay, I'm just gonna double tap and see what happens. Oh, okay. I never would have thought to go over there. It'll take a lot of patience to do this. A lot of patience or a lot of boredom. Hello?
A shaggy-looking girl in her late teens or early 20s kneels on the ice with an electronic
It looks
contraption
like a
in her
comic
hand.
book character.
Hearing you approach, she looks up.
I don't know what it is about the hair and the face, but this looks like a background character in a comic strip. Or like a, you know, a DC comic or something.
Oh, hello there.
No offense.
It's cold out here, but she's not wearing a hat. She must be freezing.
Relatable. I'm not wearing a hat either.
Everyone knows drugs make you invulnerable to cold. You bet this one likes to.
Hey, child, it's freezing. Where's your hat?
Huh?
Hat. Oh, this reminds me of Courage the Cowardly Dog episode. When Eustace sees like the childhood version of himself or something. It's like, your child's out here without a hat? You can't have a little kid out here without a hat. And he gives him his hat. Can I give her my hat? I only have one. Where's your hat?
Maybe she didn't hear you.
I said you should have a hat on.
So should you.
Hey, shut up. I'm thinking I should. Where do I get one?
I don't know. Some kind of a store? Maybe a general store? Look, man. Fuck the hat.
Rude.
I'm sorry I said fuck the hat. My whole family swears and it rubbed off on me. Okay.
Alright, hang on. I want to give her the hat.
Hello again. A cell.
Her hair is dyed blonde, with dark roots showing. There's a coarseness to her features, some masculinity below that timidness.
Why?
Why indeed. I'm for the police.
Okay, it's Burger.
Burger? A cell burger?
Very
That's a great
common
name. That's a great name. What device you got there?
This is a portable recording device. It's for field recording. Low quality, but still. Actually, just one wire. I picked on it till the braiding came loose. The wire leads to a contact microphone.
What's a contact microphone?
A contact mic records sounds from inside things.
Oh.
Like this ice.
Connecting to chat. I'm connected to chat.
The mic? I don't exactly know.
How's that
Somehow
thing?
it doesn't pick up vibrations from the air. The book said it only picks up structure-borne sound, if you like techno.
Where'd you get the mic from?
Same place I got the recorder from. The Palaceum.
What's the Palaceum?
Oh man. You haven't been to the Palaceum? It's the coolest place in this whole drug-addled shithole.
Chat was still there, but I wasn't there for chat. I'm sorry.
It's a music club and a synthesizer workshop on
But I'm
Beatty
here
Street
for
in
you
Jamrock.
now.
Musicians live there, like real musicians. I once saw Arno van Eyck.
Sounds interesting. Who's this Arno
Oh
guy?
yeah. Guess you wouldn't know Van Eyck. Or really be a Palaceum going kind of person.
I get down.
I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means either.
I grind. No do I, but I have concrete evidence that I rock in the form of a wrecked tape player and a completely trashed hotel room. Hostel room.
That's cool.
That's cool. You're wrong. Never mind. Let's talk about the contact
Sure.
lines.
Okay.
What are you doing out here in the code?
Recording, I guess.
What are you
think
recording?
I'm recording cracks in the ice. But there's no way to tell. Not without headphones. I think I just recorded your footsteps too. Not sure how that was.
What happened to the old headphones?
Wait, what happened to the old headphones?
My boyfriend sold them.
What for?
I don't know, man. Things. Just stuff you need for life.
Everything checks out, sire.
Thank you, drama. What are these recordings for? The cracks,
The
footsteps.
musicians in the Palaceum used them for making music. They looped the stuff, cutting the tapes together. They make music
Makes
out of
sense.
cracks in the ice and keys jangling. Crazy sounds like. Anyway, I don't really know what I'm doing.
The sharp drop in endorphins is almost visible, like a warm blanket has fallen off her shoulders. The wave of chill, the quivering jaw, indications of a drug high.
Take this, you're cold.
No, man, fuck that. I'm cool. I'm sorry I said that. I'm sorry about the fuck.
It's okay.
It's okay. Lieutenant Black's up. He gives you a... Give her your hat. Hey, you need this more than I do.
Thanks.
We lost the orange bum hat, but she got it now. Hey, it's supposed to be for a music place. What is this?
That? The boys think it could be a place, like the Palaceum or something.
I wasn't using that hat anyway.
It's really not
And
gonna be
well,
a Palaceum, that's for
You're
sure.
kind of orange. Kind of a bum. It fits.
And who are these boys?
Oh, it just got dark.
Yeah. Andre and the guys, they're inside.
Why did it just suddenly
in the
get
tent.
dark? Andre and the guys, eh?
And why is that?
Why are you freezing out here while the boys are
They
inside?
got too much stuff crammed in there. No room.
Stuff like
Music
what?
stuff mostly. Like this tape recorder, but bigger. And there's piles of it.
Why don't you just leave some of it outside so you don't have to freeze?
That stuff is more expensive than I am. More expensive than any of us, really. Doesn't matter. I can take the cold.
I have some other
Go
questions.
ahead.
Tell me more about this. Oh, jeez. Tell me all this music place you've been
It's supposed to
playing in the
become
church.
like a club for anodic dance music, like that new style of synthesizer.
It's not
stuff
lice
they play at the
infected,
Elysium.
infested. It's a perfectly clean bum hat. I just wanted to give her a hat.
Except that, yeah,
Because I was reminded of the Courage the Cowardly Dog episode where Eustace gives his younger self, who was also Courage, a hat. And it got rid of his curse or something. I don't remember what the basis of the episode is. Looks at the old wooden church in the poles, a mean wind comes blowing in, the 6-story structure lets out a doleful shriek.
The floorboards are twisting, and the shooting beams.
Yeah, I
are
also
slowly
gave her a couple
spreading
hundred
like
friends. It wasn't infested
far
with
east
lice,
of the
I
Golden
think.
Delta, beyond the industrial port, there is a black patch of unlit coast with the smallest creatures on the ice. There will never be a club for anodic music here.
Oh, okay.
Not in a million years.
What is anodic dance music?
you know, anodic, cathodic, music that's made with electronic instruments.
Electronic instruments, got it.
Synthesizers and tape consoles. Microcomputers too. Anything that uses electricity, but isn't guitars. Also found.
Wait, so not electric
stuff
guitars?
like that.
You see clear, beautiful,
See clear.
violent
You
flashes
see
of
clearly
light.
now. The
Like
electricity
cutting
is
through a
gone.
smoke-filled darkness. That is what the future will look like.
She's describing
If it
EDM.
ever
I'm not good
happens.
with abbreviations, but I'm sure she's describing something very real, and I'm sure I've heard it. Is it electro dance music? I don't know. You want to turn the church into a club?
I know. It's not my idea. Hey, don't get me wrong, but you're cops, right?
Yeah. Why do you ask?
Okay, well, maybe you could talk to Andre and the guys. Because there are some strange things going on in that church. If you're police, you should look into it, right?
I'll
They're
talk to
inside
them.
that thing there. Would be cool if you did. Was there something else?
You put the padlock on
No,
the door? No.
not really. No.
This isn't yours?
It's Noid's.
This Noid's a friend of yours?
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
Why, this Noid person put a padlock
To
on the
keep more
church?
weirdos from getting in. Fucking Martinez.
Electronic
I'm
dance
sorry.
music. Stuff like
It's gotten
house,
worse,
bass,
weirdos.
synth pop.
If you get around to it, ask Andre about him. He'll tell you.
Yeah, that's for the description of that hat. You can't examine it anymore. Make up what he said. You're right. Well, I'm going to say it was a perfectly clean bum hat. It was worn by a bum, but he was the healthiest bum you've ever seen. At least when it came to his hat. But now that he is dead, and I absorbed his hat into my inventory and then gave it to this child, it is still a clean hat. It had no lice. Because that would not be nice. And I'm nice. I'm a good cop. How about yours then?
Go ahead.
Gonna save real quick.
Hello again.
Grab that.
The device is cold to the touch. An
Alright, there's one.
Hello again.
The device is cold to the touch.
There's two. Don't shake your head at me. Talk to the girl. Oh my god.
Hello again.
The device is cold to the touch. An angular Omicron
Guess we
logo
should let it play at
adorns the
least
yellow
once.
plastic cover. Underneath, you see a reel of tape rolling. You put the device back on the eye.
I have a jacket that boosts empathy. Why would a jacket boost my empathy? I'm empathetic because I'm also cold. Yeah, mine does. Anything else that boosts empathy? My Jam Rock biker glasses do. For some reason, I don't have empathetic pants. What a world we live in. Talk to the girl. Why does it not let me talk to the girl unless I move?
Hello again.
Hello again.
The device is cold. to
Still
the touch.
bad. Also, see that? I got +1 because I gave her a hat. No, I don't think so. I don't think these really affect... Well, I guess the ledger does. Nope. And I don't want to drink anything.
Hello again.
I did. I did change. Did save after doing the changes. We're good.
The device is cold to the...
I'm not that dumb.
Hello again.
The device is still
We
warm
did
from
it.
her touch and heavy as a brick from the batteries inside. The company logo, Omicron, adorns its yellow plastic cover. Inside, the tape is rolling. The girl looks at the device in your hands.
That's all you have to see in the eyes and the drugs are wearing off. Your age or any age is where they're waiting for it to get
She
dark.
looks you in the eye, her pupils wide, surrounded by a ridiculous amount
People who
of
built
makeup.
this world intended for it to be better for you. They failed. It's easy to live in the failure with this by your side.
The wind howls. She remains silent. It's real. Tell her.
Not a childish fancy. Be a real weapon against what's coming for you now.
What is?
Dark. Nothing. You got this. Don't be
Okay.
scared.
I'll stick to it. So thanks, I guess, for the psych session. Maybe I can return it. What's been eating you, officer?
Been eating me? Nothing eating me. Especially not the lice and that, I don't have...
Come on, I can tell. But, okay. Be a boyadero about it if you want to.
I don't know what that word means, but I guess it's something to make
What
my
is
life
it?
bad. I don't really know. I was expecting it to be something about his lost wife or something, but nope. This one's stupid. This one's fair. I don't know. I don't really want to say any of these. I was expecting something personal to Harry. I don't know which one of these to say, and I don't really want to say any of them, but I can't just say no. Which one do you think would make Kim the happiest to hear? Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no one's understanding something gonna make sacrifice for the sake of progress. All very sweet.
So, the thing that's been eating you is the slow pace of social progress.
Oh, but slow and steady progress. Wish it would be a little more reasonable, is all.
Okay, so you're not that upset. Uh-huh. And you're sure it's social progress you're distressed about, and not, I don't know.
Oh no, we did go the wife route anyways. Hey, imagine, I found these letters I threw in the trash. They might have something to do with it.
Okay. Why'd you think that?
In my woman's hand, and oh boy, it mean to make me feel not good.
There you have it then, chick trouble. Not political after all.
Anyways.
Who, really? You seem to be pretty upset about this chica. Are you sure you don't remember
I remember
anything
a
about-
sin,
Wow,
that's
Mo,
all.
That's some pretty strange shit. Are you sure the letters were for you?
Why'd I react to so
How come
strongly?
you don't remember though? Is it like some selective memory thing?
Well, I think it might be about me getting so unbelievably drunk I completely erased my memory of this world.
Yeah, or it might be that. This one time I did so much booze that I forgot to...
Don't like that you hesitated there.
It's obvious she's done more than booze.
Thank you, Logic.
Or it might just be some psych bullshit, you know? Königstein wank.
What?
You know, the psych thing they've got going on there. Rich people like it. People in Königstein are mostly rich.
Well,
You're
thanks for
welcome.
this psych thing then.
Might be for the best to keep that shit forgotten, though. Just my opinion. If it itches, don't scratch.
Yes, but it itches really bad.
Well, what a good time we've had.
What's this? We're getting reports of normal, reasonable, temperate, political opinions somewhere in Martinez.
All the above the political stuff, isn't it?
The air suddenly feels calmer, more transparent in a strangely tender way. Perhaps it's the hang-up. It's time to become a citizen of the Kingdom of Conscience.
Is this a good thing or a bad thing? Why is this Kingdom of
It is
Conscience?
not a place. It is a moment in time that can only arise in the right circumstances in all of human history.
I assume this
It's only been
replaces our
achieved a handful of
superstar
times.
cop, but how do you bring about these circumstances?
Incrementally.
Ooh, big word.
Yawn. You'd get there faster with a little speed. History's greatest catastrophes have been brought about by people trying to make the world a better
The
place.
moralist political
Too
route? I don't really
quickly.
care about the political stuff, though.
That's the genius of Dolores Day. She recognized that progress is meaningless if its gains are lost because of instability. Real, lasting change can only come about gradually, increment by increment.
About the things that are wrong
Just
now.
because you live in the present doesn't mean you have the right to place your needs above the needs. You may never live to see the Kingdom of Conscience. Your children may not. Even your grandchildren might not. But that's no excuse not to keep working.
Technically a moralist. Is that what we're signing up for?
What sang-froid. What a fucking joke.
I mean, it is making electrochemistry mad, which does make me happy.
Do you believe the status quo is preferable to chaos and bloodshed? Then you've never lived through real chaos. Sometimes, in the face of great disaster, defending the status quo is progress.
I don't care.
What you want is immaterial. The Kingdom of Conscience is...
Okay. Go over here to this thing. Oh, I thought that was the entrance for
The
some reason.
tent is just tarpaulin fabric covering a pile of stuff. The flap is open. Inside,
Come on, get in and close the flap behind you.
Oh,
stuff's getting out.
what? Did your head explode? Are you wearing a porcupine? Actually, no, I think a porcupine would probably be less spiky. Are you wearing a blowfish? Wheezing.
Sorry, we barely have room for one.
You go ahead. I'm too old for this.
Same.
I'm actually not, he thinks. I just dislike delinquents.
I'm sure you will feel right at home.
Hey, what is that supposed to mean, Kim? Smells like sweat and laundry detergent. Place a trace of the ether. Pile of nasal spray. Brand name Nosfid Ultra. Beacon. Pick kind they use for live music. Gotcha. Thank you, Brian. Okay, I have leveled up twice, so we could level something up, I think. Or I can unlock a new thought spot. I think we'll do that. Sounds like a good idea, right? It might be a good idea, it might be the worst idea we've ever had. Or we could forget something that is bad. Don't really care about authority, we got 0 authority. So. There we go, we've unlocked a new thought spot. But which thought do we internalize? Magnesium-based life form? Nope, we have shivers. All red checks fail. Nope. Suggestion, outsider. -1 empathy. That doesn't do anything. I don't know what that one means, so sure, I'll take it. And the field what appears to be water, label says distilled.
A young man with peroxide blonde hair
Egghead.
holds up a Harman Welshi tape player, nodding along to the music.
Okay.
He looks at you with a knowing smile and says, as though you're supposed to be sharing some tremendous evangelical secret.
Hardcore!
Say nothing.
Hardcore!
Say nothing.
Hardcore to the mega! Internally coherent!
I was gonna keep saying nothing.
All core! Alright! Yeah!
Alright, yeah!
He furrows his brow as his very large head traces the sublime invisible movement of the music in the very real air.
Hardcore! Ah!
Alright, let's see. I'm a little worried.
The question is, what is the question?
That would have been good if I'd asked you a question, but I didn't.
But there was a question?
There wasn't a question.
Right way out of this garden of forking paths, you think? You see
Hello,
a
explosive
youngish man
head.
bleaching the tips of his hair with a toothbrush.
With a
He puts the
toothbrush?
toothbrush down and extends his hand in greeting.
Don't touch me with your toothbrush hand.
Hello, I'm Andre. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Alright, well, he's nice
His
enough.
grip is strong, sweaty, and warm. He's trying to project and inspire confidence.
There's nothing confident about your hair.
This is my posse. Noid.
The young man with earrings looks at you suspiciously.
And Egghead. Egg!
Egg! That is your contribution to this conversation, huh? They play your eye and above his head blast was probably anodic music.
Together with a Settle Burger, who's out there right now, doing some seriously progressive sonic experimentation, we like to think of ourselves as music venue organisers.
Wait. How many music venues have you
We
organized?
have many in the pipeline, officer.
Why are you here?
We've been all over Jamrock North, prospecting for real estate.
I have the feeling that Egghead doesn't actually have any information, though.
Also for talent.
Or that.
Yeah, thank you, Egghead. And while there is no shortage of raw, unfettered talent...
Yeah, thanks, Egghead. Okay, anyways, moving on.
Place is a shithole.
Thank you, Noid.
I apologise for my friend Noid's potty mouth. I realise this is not how you speak to a police officer. He has authority issues.
Was it something you
Oh,
wanted?
so you've met her. Good.
Kind of hard not to. We walked right
Yeah.
by her.
It's a matter of occupied ecclesiastical property.
Gave her a hat.
I've noticed a derelict hive of narcomancy.
If she
on the
starts
coast.
scratching her head, that's not my fault.
I'm talking about the church. And I'm not exaggerating.
What are you talking
Even
about?
a place of spiritual refuge can become a magnet for all sorts of dopeheads and burnouts if left unattended.
Correct.
Dopeheads!
Thank you, Egghead.
Burnouts.
He angrily spits on the screw, then starts cleaning it. Then why'd you spit on it then?
Well, I'm sad to say, that's exactly what happened. Sad because we were just about to put Martinez on the map with one of the maddest dance clubs in Jamrock. Nah, strike that. In Revachol.
Uh-huh.
that! The word!
Thank you, Egghead.
Sadder yet, because the dopeheads and burnouts holed up in there are the worst kind.
He leans back a little, watching you with a steady, serious gaze, letting you imagine just how bad those dopeheads and burnouts
They smell, sound, they look pretty bad.
Good. This calls for an opinion. You're an expert in those.
What kind?
The spooky kind.
What do you mean by
I was
spooky?
hoping you would be the judge of that, officer. All I can say is, their spookiness is the kind that keeps us from restoring this church into a community centre and a place of spiritual refuge.
All right.
Also, they don't eat or clean the building. Shit's gonna collapse. People just want to spin tapes without them spooking it up. Place has bad signs. No one can dance like that. Thank you, Egghead.
Thank you, Egghead.
So you're gonna look into it, right? It should be a police matter. Getting them out. Whatever spooky stuff they're doing, I'm sure it's not what the Ecclesiastes meant their property for.
I'll look into it. Give me more.
man.
Andre's obviously very happy you took him seriously. The whole tent is. The boys exchanged.
They told me Noid put a padlock on the door.
I did
Why?
ask Noid to install a measure against more drifters wandering in. It's a temporary
Are the
fix,
things
just
happening
something to
tonight or
contain the
some other
situation.
night? Yeah, I don't know. Whenever. Although, I think I don't know. I don't really have anything going on, but I don't know. Sorry, I have no real committal thing to say. I think it's drifted wandering into a fix something
I
contains
had to do it in
situation.
an hurry. Not my best work, but it should hold for a while.
How long have those people been
Not
left?
long. Like a week, maybe?
How can you be sure they haven't starved to death?
I'm super sure they're alive. I mean, come on. I'm at least 90%, maybe 85% sure they're still okay.
I'm sorry too. I guess it wasn't very hardcore of us to just...
They lock
let them
people in the
like that.
church? I need the key.
Of course. Noid, give the officer the key.
All right.
Alright. The cool cop, catch the key as it flies towards you. Speed brake dips the key and dips to the bell, there's the other key. It's a sudden cool infused move, tossing out in your general direction. Be the cool cop.
You sense the trajectory of the little piece of metal and plastic. The object makes a small ringing sound as it approaches. Just the tiniest chime to your left. Ka-ching! The key hits your palm. The speed freaks nod to you approvingly.
Thanks, man.
The speed freak nods to you.
Right, other
Sure,
questions.
man. Tell us what you want to know.
Who exactly
Let's
are
do
the
it.
other people inside the church?
Truth is, I don't really know. None of us do. I don't even know how many there are. All we've seen are glimpses.
Let's save the story
Yes.
then.
There's
What more can you
also
tell me?
the machinery.
This machinery is of the deeply mystical variety.
When I first scouted the
Uh-huh.
place back in February, it was abandoned, empty. Took some time getting the crew together. So about 2 weeks ago, we came here hoping to set the stuff up. Suddenly, there are all these strange machines lying around in there.
Well, honestly, I would stop and
One
play
of
right
them has
now if I
wires
could.
running
But
into bowls of water.
I think I'll probably have
Wires
food relatively
into
soon.
water. Never seen anything like it.
Andre, tell him about the feeling.
So, you know,
Oh,
we can do it
it
after
felt like there was
this,
some
if
thing in
anything.
there with us, watching us from the dark.
No, the other one.
Uh-huh.
Which other one? I'm not as in tune with my emotions as you are, Egg.
Egghead's in tune with the world!
Felt like silence. Awful silence.
Also, why is this his picture, but this is his model? They could have at least given him a bald model. Yeah, same. They haven't physically seen
Not
anyone.
exactly. We've just seen someone who we think is a woman go in and out of the church.
What about the other
Like,
thing watching
you
you?
aren't alone.
It wasn't quite human, if you know what I mean.
It was this dark shape climbing upside down along the ceiling, like some kind of crab man.
Like a crab man.
Yeah, you know, the way it was climbing.
It's not
up and around the
bald, his
ceiling,
hair is just
like
got
a crab.
just on fire. That's fair. And like this guy is hidden in shadow, but the room is so bright.
It was stalking a cell, exhibiting ambush behavior.
Ambush behavior, alright.
Crab man!
Crab man, thank you,
Yeah,
Egghead.
totally. I mean, I didn't personally see it. Estelle was alone that time, but I believe her. If she comes out running and says there's a crab in there,
That's fair.
there's a crab in
If your friend comes out screaming there's a crab in the room, you're gonna believe there's a crab in the room.
So he hasn't even been in there lately. Is he afraid?
You should ask her about it, but be nice. Don't tell her you don't believe in the crab.
I believe in the crab. You tell me more about
You
this
should talk to
machinery.
Noid about that. I just got a distinct burnout and dopehead sign from them. Probably jacked up to some snuff station.
With a small surge of PEA, alertness fills you. As if to say,
It means like one of those rich boy private radio stations, where you can listen to people getting killed on, then
must be. Even Kuno knew that.
Even Kuno knew that.
Not that we would know anything about that. Noid just likes to relay stuff. We're getting derailed here. In short, you can tell.
How you can be
Noid
sure they're
about
burning out
the
the Dobas if you haven't seen
well,
them?
honestly, I can't. But I am.
Why not? Let's go with that.
Yeah, okay.
I'm 70% sure they're substance users. Sure. What?
What's the deal with Egg?
He's a quiet man. Mostly communicates through music. And by
What's
being
the master
a
of ceremonies?
host. A declaimer of slogans.
How do you communicate
Well,
with him?
He's just kind of here. I don't really know how to communicate.
Don't really know how to communicate with Egg. Okay.
Yeah, sometimes. When I stumble and find my way into his center.
But then people were like, why doesn't he look like an egg?
The man smiles mysteriously, choosing to let the beat speak for itself.
There's some kind of something in the church, or these is whatever.
Oh yeah, that's a Meteor name for the founding party. You know, of Meteo, concerning Meteo.
Meteo?
A country on Muindi, on the Muindi Isla.
What is the
Come
founding
to think
party?
Of it, I've never really looked them up, you know.
Okay.
Yes.
I wouldn't know either. I'm sure that's probably why, so he
Yes.
looks more like an egg. But then they didn't update his model. You brought your own water.
Yeah, good to have, bitch to carry. When I first scouted the place, I did some reconnaissance. I'm not sure the church even has running water.
It's distilled too.
Oh, it's the one they sell at the fuel station.
I don't
He
really care.
nods enthusiastically, no doubt a little relieved.
There's a very low chance with logic.
As always.
Do I have any logical coats? Logic. But I'm also not sure we even want to do this one. You have a +2 logic hat. I could have given her this stupid hat, although I don't know what this means. Colin hippo hat, because it looks like I'm wearing a bag. That's all it looks like. Actually, mine is logic. Why?
Hi again. So, how are things going?
Oh, my logic is apparently much better now. Went from 3% to 58%. Maybe everything isn't quite as you've been told. Take a moment to analyze.
A number of things don't add up. How about gather around, kids?
Okay, kids, gather around. Now, I got bad news
What
for you.
things?
This is the making of a club. It's head full of laboratory equipment. We're manufacturing
I
drugs.
have no idea how you arrived at that conclusion, but it's wrong. Look, we even have speakers.
One speaker. They have one speaker.
You know headphones. Wouldn't have sold your headphones to spin
What
tape.
do you know about spinning tape? Nothing.
Where's his friend? Did he lose his
What
friend?
do you mean, friend?
The other speaker. You only have
It's
one.
a one-speaker system. It's monodynamic. You wouldn't know the first thing about sound reproduction in anodic music. Other speaker.
Distilled water. Cornerstone of a clean life.
And of all cellular-based life, what's your point, Lawbringer?
No need to be a pile anymore, is there?
No shit.
So you try to use a police detector to set up a drug lab.
Come on, that's...
Preposterous?
I meant to say, not true.
What are we gonna do?
That's...
Against the
I
law?
meant to say, not true. What do you mean?
There's resignation in his voice. He's almost ready to drop the act. It wouldn't take a lot of pushing.
Hey, you tell me what's really going on, we'll work from there. I can be lenient.
What do you mean by lenient?
I call him back off and call him back up and hauling you off to the pen for stars. The dirtiest cop this side.
Okay, man. Okay. Things are just so hard for an entrepreneur in this city right now. It's not like we lied when we said we want to turn a church into the wickedest club in East Revachol.
Because we do! We totally do!
Thank you,
We
Egghead.
just need to turn it into a speed lab before.
To get our foot in the door.
And why do you need
Like
me?
I told you, spooky arseholes moved in while I was getting all this stuff together. A month ago, the place was empty, and now it's all spooked up.
They're not really spooky,
No,
are they?
man. They're spooky, all right. It's just that they would also probably call the police if we started cooking speed in there.
But the sign was way off too. I couldn't feel the love at all.
Thank you, Ed
Sir,
Hag.
you promised you'd be lenient.
Let's do this clean. No speed lab, just a club for music. That sounds fine. I'm not gonna go for money. I don't want. I'm not gonna arrest them. They're fine. Just dumb kids. No speed lab, just a club for music.
Yeah!
The young man's smile widens to inhuman proportions. His teeth beam in the floodlight.
I knew it.
Would-be leader drops his spiked head between his knees.
Impossible now.
No, Andre, it's harder now. This hard cop has come to show us how much the fish is, and the fish is always so much more. We all know there was never going to be a club for Nordic music with the Speed Lab. Now
Okay.
it has a fighting chance.
What's this about a fish?
There needs to be a club for Nordic music in there. Needs to. Everyone hates each other. Everybody hates it here. It's all just drugs and we're slaves and I can't. We are running out of time. We need a win, Andre. I promise this will be a win. We won't cook speed in there. We'll do it clean. We'll do it true. We'll do it sober and real and beautiful. This will be
Okay,
a
well,
victory for
thank
the
you,
land.
Egghead.
This will be nothing.
Shut up, Shivers.
You can hear the ice crack underneath you. Outside, the last century waterfront development is crumbling in the wind. A grape-shot row of
Why, does
fallen
anyone feel that? Nothing. It's called incident crime prevention, but I have my eye
Okay.
on you.
We'll try to do it without the drugs. We'll do a straight club up in there, spinning the maddest reels, and nothing but, I swear to God. Okay, Egg?
Okay.
It'll be straight all the way.
As always.
Well, overall, I think that was for the best. You know, this stupid hat. Oi, Griffey. Thanks for hanging out. Maybe we'll hang out again soon. I'm actually gonna get up for a second and check on something. Someone's home away from home. Just like I can still hear the music, just faintly echoing in there. I'm gonna get up for a second and check on something, and I will be right back. It may be the end. We may go on for a little bit longer, but be right back. I'm back, and I'm here to say that I actually have to go to, I think. I've got food stuff set up. I could smell something cooking, so I went out and checked, and yep, I got food waiting for me, more or less. So, I think this will be a good spot to stop it. I'm not entirely sure what I would do without Griffey guiding us a little bit anyway, because this game's a lot. I feel like we haven't really done much of anything today either. We did so much dialogue, so many small things happened, and yet I feel like I have achieved nothing. Except we got our badge back, and I put a sticker on our ledger. That was kind of it. Oh, and we learned the alphabet. That was important. But depending on how things go, I may or may not be back. I'll let you know on Discord or whatever. But for right now, I need... And I abandoned the bum hat, you're right. I didn't abandon it. I gave it a new home. Which I'm sad that she's not actually wearing it, but I understand they probably didn't consider me giving her the bum hat. Or rather, they probably considered it, but they couldn't make a thing for every single hat you could give her. I threw it into Mount Doom. I rode an eagle directly into it and flew the hat into its own doom, otherwise known as this lady's head. This drugged up lady's head who thinks she's seen crabs in church. I don't know where I was going with that. I'm not very good at existing. But either way, I will possibly be back later. We'll see how things go. But thanks a lot for watching and hanging out for this one. You'll see a new game either later or tomorrow, depending on how things go. And I will continue this probably either next week or on Wednesday, depending on how I feel. Because this game's a lot. I hope you all have been enjoying it, but it's a lot. Anywho, I'm gonna go eat food. So thanks for watching. Bye for now.
Goodbye.